FYF Sports Show. Salute to the chat. A lot of topics to touch on today. Might even touch on some boxing today, man. We got a good fight coming up today. I like Lomachenko, one of my favorite fighters out there. So we're going to touch on a lot today. But I really wanted to touch on this NBA topic. Because, man, I just see so many rumors out there. With my experience working with an NBA team, and I see so much behind the scenes. And then when I see stories come out that is just completely the opposite of what actually happened, it just amazes me how the media flips up stories just to create narratives, just to create storylines, just to get views, things of that nature. We're going to touch on all of that stuff today. I'm going to bring you guys, you know how I do it, man. I don't waste no time. I don't like hearing myself talk. Shit, I'm boring to myself sometimes. That's why I give y'all the opportunity to come in early, strike this conversation up, and we can really chop it up on some of these topics, man. Alabama, Georgia about to start, man. Yeah, I heard Saban was supposed to be coming back. Hey, man, y'all see the Georgia Tech beat down? Georgia Tech got the life beat out of them today. Was that today or was that another game? But I saw something. I saw Georgia Tech got the life beat out of them. So, if you're a Georgia Tech fan out there, man, I sympathize for you. Because then going into the fourth quarter, y'all allowed a team to put up 73 points with 7 minutes to go. That's not good for a powerhouse. That's not good for a powerhouse football school. That's not good at all. Man, P. Rose, go Dogs. Yeah, y'all out south, man. Stephen Langley, how y'all doing? Hold on, let me just go ahead and drop this link, man. I see it's a lot of y'all in here today. And I want to touch on this Clipper topic and some other NBA topics. Let me get this link ready for y'all, man. Hold on. Oh, we got PS5 giveaway news. I think I figured out how I'm going to give away this PS5 today. Which one of y'all want that PS5? I got my pre-order in. Which one of y'all want? Hold on. What's going on over here? Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm about to drop this link for y'all. Clippers, y'all. We got some Clippers news. The first topic we want to touch on today is with the Clippers, man. Clippers players are coming out. Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams. And they coming out basically calling out the media saying, y'all need to just go ahead and name drop y'all sources. Because they're saying this narrative that there was a toxic locker room is false. The narrative that players was beefing is false. It's all fake news. And it's just a fake narrative that the media is coming up with because the season's over with. And the only thing that, during this time of year, the only thing the media can do right now, we see it all over the internet. People just make up storylines. Make up fake narratives, and then run with it. And then once something like that spreads, it's like wildfire. It spread all across the internet. And then it almost diminishes what that team accomplished this year. Even though they did fail in the playoffs. Let me bring some of these guys in. Lou, the writer sports, you was first in here, man. What you got on this?
They trying to find the reason why the Clippers lost this year. That's all it is, man. They're trying to say it was jealousy among the players, that everybody's mad that Kawhi and Paul George getting low management. It's like, to me, they're just trying to make up things like everybody knew. Like, I thought Clippers was in trouble for that for the break happened. Like, you saw games this season where they had big leads. They were kind of like giving those up. They had to fight back just to get the win. So, to me, it wasn't no problems in that locker room. It's just hearsay. Like, you got to make up something the reason why they lost, because a whole lot of people did pick the Clippers to win the championship this year.
Yeah. And
they starting to look bad right now. So they got to start making up stuff.
Yeah, and again, when I saw the Clippers playing, especially in the bubble, I always said that they just lacked discipline. They didn't look like a very disciplined team. Now, where that stemmed from, I don't know. but they didn't look very disciplined. I saw it against Dallas. We definitely saw it against Denver. They didn't look very disciplined. I thought that would be their downfall. That was one of my biggest worries.
That Phoenix game before they started playing world games in the bubble, that just showed it right there.
Well, yeah, that's discipline. Like we can all speculate there was locker room issues. It's easy to speculate that players have beefs with Paul George based on the way he played. And when you look at some of the personalities like Montrezl Harrell, but again, that's again, the media right now, and you're gonna see it a lot on ESPN. You're gonna see a lot of fake news, a lot of fake stories. You're gonna see a lot of crazy trade talk. Like I even saw crazy trade talk, and it was on a legitimate website. They were talking about Jimmy Butler getting traded back to the Sixers. They were really putting it out there as if it was legitimate news. What you got on this, True to King?
If it's real, was it not real? I don't know. It didn't have chemistry for a reason, so I don't know. We don't know really the real story is. I was kind of, when I heard the story at first, I was kind of surprised. I was like, y'all played with superstar players before, so why y'all get upset at superstar treatment? Y'all know the game. Y'all know the business. This part. So I don't know. It could be. I don't know what to believe. Really, to tell you the truth, it's just one of them things where it's like, man, I don't. That's why you have chemistry in the locker room, because you gonna have stuff like this, man.
I mean, how do you feel about them saying, to just basically calling them out, saying y'all just go ahead and need to name drop y'all sources so we can see what's real? I think that's the best way to really call people out. Who are your sources? Just name drop people. Put people out there, and then we'll really know if you're really making up a story. Because if you tell them the name drop and they can't produce no names, then you know where it's coming from. That's an easy way to debunk anybody.
That's true.
MLE, what you got on this?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Come back to me.
All right, I got you. All right, Bite.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's good? I know you got something on this, man. What you got on all these rumors?
Like Drake said, man, bench players talking like starters. I hate it. But first of all, I want to say this story is 100% true. The person that dropped this was I believe Jovan Bua, who was the Clippers inside writer. He been in the locker room in the start of the season. He was the one that dropped the chemistry issues, and people did not believe it, but it later turned out to be true. And also, I want to say it was one player this is coming from. It's Montrezl Harrell, that clutch double agent. It's him. And think about it. Think about it. Hey, y'all think about it. All them stories that's been dropping, who was the common denominator? Everything includes Montrezl. Montrezl and PG gets into it. Montrezl saying this. But I believe the writer threw Pat Bev and Lou Will in there, so it won't be so obvious. You get what I'm saying? That's why Lou Will was the one that said, out your sources. It wasn't Montrezl. It was just Lou Williams.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And also, to find out, Lou Will unfollowed Montrezl from Instagram. You get what I'm saying?
What?
So Lou Will just don't follow Montrezl. So it all points to Montrezl Harrell, who is leaking shit because he's not coming back. And I don't think he's coming back. And he's also with Clutch Sports. So he probably telling Rich Paul, and Rich Paul running to the media, spreading shit, trying to cause confusion and shit in the locker rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Pat Bev is tight with Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi Leonard invited you to his house to train with him, you know what I'm saying? That means he really likes you because he's kind of a private guy.
I feel that.
Yeah, Montrezl, you bum ass. Montrezl, you a fucking bum. Watch your mouth, boy. Don't ever come at Kawhi like that.
But that's the thing, right?
Hey, hold up.
Hold on. One thing. Hold on. I just gotta tell everybody one thing. Hey, y'all. We gotta. I mean, I know it's gonna be hard. I know we're gonna slip up. We gotta cut the cussing down because it's definitely gonna fuck up the video monetization. But I know it happens sometimes, so I'm not tripping. And I know it, but I just don't want it to affect the channel long term because it actually does. So I just want to try to cut that down as much as possible. We can still talk basketball. We can get into it. We just got to try to keep it at a minimum.
We're going to keep it PG.
I appreciate it.
But that's the thing, right? You can't call that man a double agent because they lost. Like I didn't say Kawhi.
Let him finish, everybody. Let him finish.
You just said he a double agent because he a Clutch Sports client. But this the thing. Even what's his name? Kawhi trainer blamed the loss on Montrezl Harrell, saying he a double agent, but Kawhi didn't show up. Kawhi wasn't a leader. You can't blame that on Montrezl Harrell as far as the
Whoa.
reports. The reports was coming out all year. It was multiple reports here and there saying that they was having locker room trouble. It was players, not just one player, who felt some type of way that Kawhi show up for practice and he got on a suit, or even if he got on his training clothes, he on the sideline watching them practice. So when you got a team that's all about grit and grind, and you got your main star, your superstar, you supposed to be leader standing on the side, he ain't on the grind with y'all. Yeah, a lot of players feel some type of way because they've been here and they've been grinding. So when he get here, he's showing a whole different. He not leading by example. He giving a poor example. So you can't call that man a double agent just because they lost. Now,
can I respond to that though?
Unfollowing him, it looked like he leaving. It's a multiple. It's a bunch of noise talking about he might be going to Toronto. So I could agree with that part with Lou Williams unfollowing him. But the man ain't happy there because what was going on. But you can't call him a double agent because they lost. Basically, he's really the only one that showed up in that last game.
Hey, True the King, hold on. Let me.
But here's the thing,
hold on, True the King. Let me correct them on something. First of all, I just want to get this out there so people can stop talking about it. It was not Kawhi's personal trainer. It was Kawhi's high school trainer that's still trying to latch onto him.
Trainer.
Yes, that's still
trying to trainer. Everybody, they know what he's talking about.
So don't put that on Kawhi. You get what I'm saying?
No, I ain't put that on Kawhi. I said his personal trainer, former trainer, whatever y'all know, he got the relation to Kawhi.
No. He do not have no relationships to Kawhi. That's his high school. You know how when you go to high school, you got that coach.
Listen. Remember he when Kawhi what was that? The first game, and he was like, I'm on vacation, and Kawhi game is more polished than LeBron. This, that, the third. Former trainer, personal trainer, whatever. He had a relationship with him in high school, whatever. It's still a former relationship or a current relationship. It still was a relationship.
Okay.
So the whole thing is, ain't nobody putting it on Kawhi about what his trainer said. His trainer is a grown ass man. He can say whatever he wants. People putting it on Kawhi for not being a leader and leading by example. Because you come from the Spurs, bro. You come from where, it's hard work and you gotta grind to get into a Clippers team where you just prima donna.
Bro.
But here's the thing about that, right? You can say everything you said, right? But if you go back looking at playoffs, he carried the whole Clipper team.
And also, bro, the low management. How you gonna have problems with low management?
Right, but here's the thing, though, right? But here's the thing, and like I said, Lou Will got a nerve to say that because he was in Philly playing with AI. AI was known for missing practice and stuff like that. But guess what? He played when he went on that court. He put it all on the line. So that's hypocritical stuff right there.
That's if it's true.
If it's true.
Listen,
but I can't. My thing is, you can't.
That's one thing. But being a leader is a whole different.
No, but here's the thing, though.
You can go out there and ball out all you want.
I agree with that.
Talking to the guys and rallying them dudes, it's not
right. I agree with everything you're saying, and everything you're saying is right. But if you look at the actions speak louder than words. That man Kawhi Leonard was balling his ass. He was putting all on the line, and all the other dudes didn't show up.
Listen,
that's the whole action speaks louder than words. I understand what you're saying.
He didn't show up that last game. That's what I said. He didn't show up that last game.
Right.
He didn't rally his team. You can go out there and score all you want. You can go out there and play D all you want. But if you ain't got your team focused, locked in, and involved,
how long Lou Will been in the league? I got Rally, a veteran player that's been in the league for almost 10 years.
You do.
That's not like my thing is Kawhi. I feel Kawhi probably was a position where I feel, why do I have to do that? Y'all are veteran players. Y'all just need to follow my lead.
Because that comes with being a leader.
But here's the thing, right? But you can't. Okay, all that being said, right? You can't call me a leader when you play like dog shit, yo. I'm sorry, man.
And that's when he supposed to call them out. Look, prime example, right?
Man.
Hold on one second. We got a new guy in here.
And that's when what's that noise?
Hold on. Hey, turn your background noise down, Mike Butter. Hold on 1 second. We got a new guy here. You got to turn your TV down or your computer down. Hey, turn your background noise down, Mike Butter. Hold on 1 second. We got a new guy. I'm gonna put him on mute, yo. I'm gonna put him on mute till he fixes audio.
Hey, I'm gonna say.
Now
I'm gonna say
listen,
this.
prime example, right? I'm gonna let you go. Let me say one thing. Prime example, right? LeBron James, he sent his team a text. Look, this is a must-win game. Blah blah blah. Another game when they was playing horrible, you seen LeBron talking to his team, yelling at them dudes, all that type of shit. And we know he been calling his teammates out and stuff like that, passive aggressive shit. Straightforward shit, or whatever he could do to try to motivate them or get them dudes to playing better. That's what Kawhi supposed to did also.
But you don't know Kawhi's doing that because he's not all out in the media, bro.
Yeah, that's facts.
You don't know Kawhi's not doing those things that LeBron's doing. Just because he's not all out there telling the media what he's doing. He is a private guy,
and it's not. And here's the thing though too. It's not like they not talk to the man because a lot of them teammates say, "Listen, Kawhi's really a funny dude on the low." They not like they talk to that man.
Listen,
hey, hold on. Let's hold on. We got two new people in the chat.
Other teammates who said he's not vocal in the locker room.
Hey, Lamont, I just want to say something right fast.
Go ahead.
You notice how when they dropped all those rumors that the teammates were going at PG, you notice how nobody came out and denied that. But as soon as they said that about Kawhi, 2 of them came out and denied it straight away. That shows you how much they respect Kawhi.
No, I believe that. Hey, Mahari, I see you jumped in and CJ jumped in as well. I want to know what you think about like the Clipper. I mean, two Clipper players coming out saying that these rumors about the team dysfunction are false. What do you got about the media? Is the media making up these fake narratives, or is there some truth to it? I'll mute yourself, Mahari.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm sure most of you guys heard about my show last night. I know you did, Lamont, when you basically dropped by. You see, the thing is that, the one thing that I called out about the Clippers was about their poor team chemistry. Now, I don't question their leadership at all. Particularly when it comes to Kawhi Leonard. I do question it when it comes to Paul George per se, because he's letting his mediocre play pretty much dictate his career. But the thing that I'm going to be particularly most interested to see is how Tyronn Lue is going to basically push those two, star players to basically say, listen, you can't afford to miss practice no more. This low management thing, I'm not going to put up with it anymore. You got to come in there and basically re-earn the respect of your teammates, because there's some of your teammates right now that are questioning this. Now, I know that Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams are disputing that because they respect Kawhi Leonard, because Kawhi Leonard has 2 championships and has 2-time finals MVP. You don't just get that for nothing. All right. But what I presume pretty much interpret is this. This team needs to improve themselves internally in terms of the fact that, listen, they need to refocus themselves and understand that, listen, you can't take every game for granted. You can't just come in, play good one game and then just basically take the night off. You can't do that. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of interpret that. And that's how I kind of based on that on my show last night, when I basically discussed about the fact of what Tyronn Lue must do to try to improve the chemistry of the team, to make sure that the team works functionally together and understand what their roles are in order to be successful.
I got you on that. Big Kev, I see you just jumped in. What you got on this?
Man, what y'all talking about? I just had to get in here because Anna had my head hurting over there.
Oh, man. I understand.
Oh, my God.
It was a war over there, wasn't it?
Oh, all over. They was babbling about a reporter that reported this. Decision was signed to Clutch Sports. I'm like, what?
Hey, we talk strictly basketball. We try to stay more factual. Like I said, we're going to stay on topic over here. But I want to – what we talking about, though, is Montrez and Lou Williams. I'm assuming it was just Lou from what Iron Bite said. They basically said that these reports are not true as far as the locker room dysfunction. Like, what do you got on this? Do you think it's something that the media is just coming up with new narratives because the season's over with and they're just pushing for views? Or do you think there's some truth to it?
They're not making this up. You've seen that in the playoffs, in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no way that you can have a perfect locker room and then you're up 3-1 and you blow 3 games and there not be any. I mean, they would have brought Doc back then. They would have said, hey, it was a bubble, pandemic. we're gonna run it right back. So something had to be going on.
Hey, Lamont,
Yo,
it's basically like what you said before when the bubble was going on, before they even lost. You said that they didn't have no chemistry. So all this is leading up from all of that, them not really being locked in together like that. And then the bubble came and the same thing, then they lost. So therefore, there's a little nitpicking going on in their locker room. I don't know how severe it is because, the media do like to hype stuff up. But they got some issues over there. That's why Doc got fired. They trying to shift it around. I guess they trying to correct. But with them bubbling and bickering at each other a little bit, it's going to be a little something to see when the season start back up with those guys.
all right. Let me see if Mike Butter got his mic together. Mike Butter, you got your mic working right?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. What's good? What you got on this?
I feel like, it's a lot of locker room problems going on between the two. So the reports, they gotta be right. I think they true. Like they was up in the series 3-1. Let them come back. So I feel like it didn't start only in the bubble though. I think it started like midway in the season. So
Reports been coming up.
Yeah, the reports have been coming out really since like February. I don't think they started being taken seriously until we started seeing it affect their play on the court.
Right.
And that's why I think the ownership said that's why we need a change, a leadership. Because every team has drama behind the scenes. There's not one NBA team that don't have drama in the locker room.
Yeah, facts.
It's when you allow that drama to spill onto the court. Like I've seen it with some teams where they won't pass a certain guy the ball because of off the court stuff. When it starts to get like that, that's when you got to start getting players up out of there, or you got to get a whole new coach in there because that's what you can't have. But yeah, drama is going to be very consistent in NBA. Hey, Stephen Langley, what you got on this?
Man, the chemistry ain't good in the locker room, and this is something true. I don't know how big it is though, but those guys got some issues to iron out over there.
Yeah, I hope they can get it fixed.
Hey, even in Toronto, they were saying he's not vocal. Like you can respect the dude, even if he ain't vocal.
Why does he have to be vocal just to show that he's
mean he's not vocal. Elite. That don't mean he's not respected. He's just not vocal.
But Kawhi should have disannounced this before the role players.
Hey, let me touch on something. These were the reports, right? They said they were mad at Kawhi because Kawhi was allowed to low manage, right? He was allowed to live in San Diego, and he was late one time for the team flight. And also, he could tell Doc Rivers when to sub him out of games. That's why they were mad at Kawhi.
Yep. You're right, bro.
The man been having knee problems for almost years now.
Lou, let me touch on something. Hey, Lou, let me say something. First of all, they knew who they were getting before Kawhi signed with the Clippers. He let them know. I got
so that's why I hope it's not true. I lose whole respect for Lou Williams. It's true.
He even told him he wasn't playing every game.
You know something? It's just the Clippers role players. They do not know they roles because they took.
That's true. Hold on, we got a new person in the chat.
I'm just saying, if that's the case, Kawhi don't need to be there anymore if they don't like him.
That's why I don't believe a little bit of it. But hold on,
You're not getting rid of Kawhi.
We got Dreadman Jackson in the chat, man. Dreadman, what you got on this?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Old boy got bad, messed up knees and stuff. You know what I mean? And his braids are too tight. I think he got.
Come on, bro.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Dread, man, we talk basketball over here. You don't got to troll over here.
Oh,
we ain't
no.
gonna jump down your throat, man.
I know, man.
And we gonna, like you said, it's chill over here. You ain't got to troll like that.
I am 6'9".
Oh man, you gotta go. All right, Dread man had to go, man.
Yeah, he was going to start trolling.
Come on, man. Hey, like I said, he's too tight.
I'm just saying.
He's not a role player.
Like we could joke, man. He just came over here just to specifically troll. He ain't trying to talk basketball. So
Lamont, I'll be trolling in the comments, but when I get on here, I get real.
Nah, but like I said, we joke about a lot of stuff. At least come with a real basketball perspective.
Right. You don't even know who you are. We don't even know who you are. You don't come here. We don't even know who you are. You just trolling. Like, come on, yo.
Yeah, you gotta come. You gotta bring something just a little bit. Like we even have like younger guys that come in and at least try to bring some type of basketball perspective before they
Lamar,
start.
remember that
you
dude,
know.
that little kid?
Hold on,
No.
but look,
He was on ticket. He was on ticket channel. I
But
think he
look,
was
there
on
was a
ticket
young
channel.
dude who came in here. You're talking about LeBron was the best, but when we start drilling him, he started bringing up Bill Russell. He was spitting facts, so I respected his mind because he started backing it up with his own facts. So I couldn't really hate on him. Like,
Remember he said Karl Malone was the best because he had the most points.
but what I'm saying is that's his argument. Like, I mean, I couldn't hate on him because he was right. So,
Yeah,
like
he
I
was
said,
on ticket channel earlier.
but
I'm just
like I said,
saying,
I'm not gonna bash him for that because again, my
Everybody don't know
definition of
everything.
great. But I'm saying my definition of being a great NBA player might be different from somebody else's. Like for
Right.
him, it might be points. For me, it might be winning. For True to King, it might be dominance. Like that's why I'm really not gonna shit on him for that. But he actually brought some valid points. He might have been slightly off, but like I said, I couldn't hate on him too much.
Hey, I had a question.
Yo,
Yesterday you asked who was better, Ginobili or Howard.
Oh
I
man,
want to ask who's better, Manu or Westbrook?
Ginobili. I'm good. So I'm no troll. No troll. I'm not even trolling. I really would break it down how he better.
Who do you have in that? Like who do you feel is better?
Oh, it's Manu. I had him better than James Harden. I missed out on the.
I'm just saying. I was just saying that could have been another potential debate, man. We could have had another debate, but that might be something we have to talk about at the end of the show. We usually leave our head-to-head debates to the end of the show. We might do another one today.
We need somebody. I never seen Manu lead a team anywhere, so I can't say he's better than Westbrook because they don't have the same.
Hold that man almost won the NBA Finals MVP in 05. You better go.
Yeah, and also, hold on. Manu Ginobili led Argentina to the gold medal.
Exactly, Mahari. Exactly, Mahari.
That's not the NBA.
Why? That's professional. What are you talking about? That's professional.
The Olympics is big, man. Olympic basketball is big.
Nah, that's professional. No, that's professional basketball, man.
But for Ginobili, even though that Argentina team was loaded, for them to actually beat the USA team, this you talk about the best players in the world. This is like you talk about super team. This is the most. This is the most super of super teams.
Let me look up. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is, year in, year out, have a responsibility of being a leader and trying to take your team to the finals.
I can't give it to Ginobili.
That's not the same, bro.
Yeah, that's not Ginobili.
Hold on, what you mean? That's not. Hold on, but that's still a big deal leading your team. Like that's still professional basketball at the end of the day. They take that serious.
I never said it's not great. What I said is it's not the same responsibility of year in, year out.
I understand.
Responsibility is to get
but
this
you also
somewhere.
got to think Ginobili was never put into that position. You get me?
Right. You put Westbrook.
Westbrook over that.
Right.
Ginobili was never a one. Ginobili was never a number
That's
one
what I'm
guy.
saying. Like
he played like one.
Responsibilities.
I mean, of course, you ain't gonna be a one. You've been playing behind Tim Duncan. Westbrook would never been a one playing behind Tim Duncan.
Yo, hold on. But
we
we saw Tony Parker step up and take that one role when Duncan's abilities faded.
Well, he sacrificed. He still. I never looked at Tony Parker being the best player on that team. He definitely helped scoring wise, but I understand what you're saying. But Ginobili really sacrificed that role.
That's how I judge a lot of players too. Like that's why I be having certain players ranked ahead of certain players.
I look at it like this:
a lot of players ain't had that same responsibility their whole career.
That was a system, man.
All right, hold on, wait. Hey, we can touch on that. We're gonna really get into that because I like that argument. We're gonna get into that later. I kind of want to stay on topic with what we was really on because I wanted to transition into other other issues with the NBA. Like when we hear all of these stories, about LeBron doing this stuff behind the scenes, X, Y, and Z. Like that's where I wanted to go with this. I don't think a lot of the stuff we hear about the Clippers is true. I think bits and pieces of it are true, but by the time we get the story, it's so chopped up and screwed up, it's not accurate. Do you think that happens a lot? And I think this happens more so with LeBron because we hear this stuff about how he traded Dwayne Wade and how he was a bad teammate. Like, do you think this happens more so with our stars? Even the situation with Michael Jordan gambling got mixed up, chopped, and screwed because the real story that the NBA heads talk about behind the scenes with Jordan gambling is completely different from what you hear in the media. So, what do y'all think about how this affects like the big name guys like LeBron, and does that play into the role of some of the hate he gets?
It really does, because One, Michael Jordan does have a gambling problem. Everybody knows he does. He just a petty guy. That's how he built his character. But the thing you heard about LeBron saying he trading halfway his teammates, he don't like playing with young guys. He only want to play with veterans. The reason why the Wade didn't get his money because LeBron lied to him, got him to opt out, just like Chris Bosh. It plays in a lot. That's the reason why some of these people do hate LeBron James because of the way he is. But what can you do about it? Some people gonna believe it, some people ain't gonna believe it. That's how people working in the media build their reputations.
Yeah, I feel that. Anybody else got
the situation with Wade? The report came out that they called LeBron before they traded him and asked him about it, and he told them, "Y'all got to do what y'all got to do."
Mm-hmm.
And they traded him for that second round pick. Now he didn't say trade him, but he didn't say don't trade him.
Mm-hmm.
He told them to do his job, do their job.
But
if you ain't meeting expectations, just because we cool, I can't just tell them, well, keep him here. I don't care if he playing like some shit. Keep him here because it's still a business, and we still trying to win a chip.
Mm-hmm.
This is just backlash from them failing. Basically, like Malcolm X said, chickens come home to roost. You know what I'm saying? All the other stars get like LeBron and get the pressure. This is just Kawhi getting this pressure from the loss. The blowing a 3-1 lead. Here comes the media. Here come the locker room. They just bringing stuff out.
That's
you know, and it's
a
a narrative.
Yeah, I just want to. But see, here's my thing, y'all. Y'all got every NBA team. The best player on the team is always going to get asked about player movement. Always. Jimmy Butler's going to get asked about free agents they bring in. James Harden's going to get asked about either the coach or whoever they decide to bring in. If you're the best player on that team, you're going to have a say-so in what goes on with what, because everything's built around you. And so, again, I don't know why it's so exaggerated when we talk about this stuff happening with LeBron when it's commonplace all over the NBA, if that actually makes sense.
Like you had people blaming LeBron that Melo wasn't in the league. Now, reports came out that he tried to get Melo on the Lakers, and what's his name? Kurt Rambis wasn't going for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now they wasn't going to let this man just totally dictate everything. Do he dictate some shit? Of course, he the leader. He the best player. Of course, he dictates some shit, but Kurt Rambis not going to let him just completely take over that team.
Not Kurt Rambis.
Hell no, we the Lakers.
Yeah, wasn't it Pelinka and Jeannie Buss?
It was Rob.
Yeah, I think it was
Rob.
It was Rob.
But
that's what. Even the front office, they wasn't going for that shit.
You think those the Clippers that was on the team last year might have looked at Kawhi as we actually had to face KD and the rest of them healthy, and we went down 4-2. You won the chip, but you didn't even face the team that we faced.
Here's the thing, though, Kawhi, right, and that's a good point, but that's still a wrong mindset to have because Kawhi can simply say, "Well, I beat Durant before when he was healthy." So what are you saying?
No,
you know what I mean? Like Kawhi,
you never beat him in the series, though.
If he did, if Spurs beat the OKC team when they won the championship.
But not that Golden State team that was low.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the Kawhi's resume though. Like I'm just giving you like if I'm Kawhi Leonard, like why? Okay, like okay,
yeah, he beat him in the playoff.
Yeah, but if Doc Rivers
first of all
change the attitude on that team to make them dogs, and that's why they was fighting so hard at Golden State, and then all of a sudden they got this grimy attitude, and you look over and this upgrade ain't got the same attitude that you already done kind of produced.
Hey, Moneyball made a good comment because it happened. It actually happened just in our panel. Somehow LeBron will blame for this report. You see how I think Iron Bite said that the connections with Clutch Sports with Montrez, and it comes back to LeBron somehow. It's true.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That's not how it works.
Montrezl Harrell, right? Doc Rivers was the owner came out and fired Doc Rivers because he played Montrezl Harrell so much minutes in that Denver series. That's literally the report. So you think Montrezl is happy with that? Hell no.
But why would I not go with my 20-point per game power forward off the bench in tough
Man of the
situations.
year.
Because, bro, he couldn't match up. He was playing like shit, and he could not guard Jokic. That's why the owner
He
was so
scored
mad.
more than everybody in that last
But
game.
check this out, Iron Bite. In the NBA, when your best players are playing bad, when do you ever see them get benched? They don't just get benched. The coaches allow them to play through it. And most of the time,
you
that's
saw
what happens.
Vogel did though. If the matchup
He
is not
finished with
right,
20
Dwight,
points.
you're gonna get benched. McGee, you're gonna get benched. That's not a right matchup for you.
Yeah, but
You're gonna sit
those are
down.
like eighth and those are like seventh and eighth men on the court. You're not talking about your first player, your option coming off the bench.
Guess what?
He averages 20
But
points a
this
game.
the thing.
Lamont,
They
it got
needed
Doc Rivers
scoring.
fired though. That's what you know. It got Doc Rivers literally fired for that shit.
No,
They needed
It was that
scoring.
serious.
Them blowing that 3-1 lead got them fired. But they needed scoring in that last game, and Montrezl Harrell finished with 20 points. Kawhi
Doc didn't
finished
even
with
care he
14.
got fired. Doc didn't even care he got fired, to tell you the truth.
I don't think so either.
Doc didn't care he get fired. Doc, I'm telling you right now, Doc didn't want Paul George on that team, man. He didn't want that man on his team. Simple as that. Like and I think even when Kawhi wanted Paul George, I guess it was like a little tension there. Because, like, Kawhi wanted him. It's like, what, you giving him maybe 5 picks? You know what I mean? Because Doc Rivers used to be a GM, so it's like he has that GM mindset still to a degree as a coach. Like, what? We giving away this for Paul George? Plus, Paul George and his, like, personal wise, you know what I mean? Like, personally, like, Paul George, where he messed with his daughter and all that other like, I don't think Doc, that's an awkward situation to be in as a head coach. Having a guy that you probably don't want on your team, but you probably got no choice. That's why I don't think Doc really cared, man. Like, so it's a lot of reasons why though, man. We really don't know, man. Kawhi Leonard, I mean, the number one person that probably could tell the whole truth is he don't really speak a lot. That's the funny thing about it. So,
hey,
I'm saying
and one thing. Yeah,
Good,
yo, you
bro.
keep bringing up. Hey, Emily, listen, you keep bringing up that last game, bro. You got to understand, this nigga was getting points when they were down by like 20. You get what I'm saying? When the whole team had quit already, they gave up. That's when he was getting his points.
Listen, I'm bringing up the last game because it's an elimination game, and your whole season is on the line, bro. Like y'all favorite to win this shit, and it's the last game, and you only scored 2 points in the second half. Of course, I'm gonna bring that up. You gotta bring it up because it's an elimination game.
I thought you was bringing up Montrezl scoring 20 in the last game. I thought you was talking about Montrezl.
I'm talking about all of them because Montrezl scored 20, and your best player went like 6 for 22, 6 for 25, something like that, and only had 2 points in the second half.
Yeah,
yes, that's a big problem, bro.
Yeah, they folded, bro.
That's a huge problem. Paul George played like shit. Your 2 best players played like shit in an elimination game. And your 6th man of the year, he scored 20. He should have had more than that also, but he scored more than the 2 superstars.
But where was the 6th man of the year the whole series? Where was
the whole
he?
playoffs though?
Yes,
I mean, I understand that the whole playoffs.
Where was he?
And he was
all
talking. And he was talking trash.
Like shit, except Kawhi, he was doing his thing. But this what I said in the beginning though, bro. I said he's not vocal. You gotta talk to them dudes.
We don't.
Like,
here's the thing though.
Listen,
right.
You can't just keep letting them niggas play like some shit.
Right, but we gotta make this clear. We don't know what Kawhi. See, here's the thing about Kawhi. Kawhi is a mysterious person. We don't know what he says and don't say. You know what I mean? But that's what makes him so respected because he's a trustworthy individual. Kawhi probably knows things. Kawhi probably knows things that a lot of people don't know, but he doesn't probably say things. You know what I mean? He don't even.
That's what I'm saying.
Kawhi don't even have an Instagram. I don't even think Kawhi don't even be talking like Kawhi's a mystery dude, man. So it's not. I don't think it's fair saying that he's not really a leader.
Me at all. I'm just saying.
It's not. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because listen, man. If he retires one day and he drop it, because if he retires one day and drop it like a documentary or something, and like tell about his NBA career and tell what it really is, people be shocked. You know what I mean?
And you know what everybody gonna say? You waited too long to speak up.
But here's the thing: you talking about him not being vocal? How he make things happen? You can't not vocal at all when he's the thing he make happen in his career.
They said he not vocal in Toronto, bro. They said he wasn't vocal.
They
They
didn't
said he
say
lead
that,
by
bro. They did
example.
not say
They
that.
never,
Kyle
they
Lowry
never
came
said
out.
that.
So him
Kyle
not being
Lowry.
They did
vocal
say that.
Hold on.
They
Let me say
said
something to Emily.
Kawhi is the type of player
Let me
that
say
leads
something.
by example.
Let me say something to Emily.
Exactly.
Hold on.
That's all it is.
True the
You
King.
got to be vocal too,
True the
though.
King.
No, you
Kyle
don't,
Lowry
yo.
Everybody don't
personally.
respond the same.
Kyle Lowry personally said Kawhi is a great leader. Just because he's not out there talking a lot does not mean he don't lead.
My whole thing is this though, right? I don't have to be. If I don't feel around that, listen. What you like? Here's the thing. If I lead by example, right? If I go to work and work my behind off, and people behind me not working their behind off, but they want me to speak up. Man, forget that, man. You getting paid also to play basketball too, man.
So let me
I
get this
understand that.
right, guys. If Kawhi
Somebody might going crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's bees.
This is the
Let
thing,
me get this
bro.
right.
Look, you got niggas in a pickup game that's vocal, and it's just a pickup game. I'm pretty sure anybody that play basketball, play little pickup games and shit like that. When you playing with a nigga and he playing like some shit, you go say something to his ass. Like, bro, start passing the ball. You missing tonight. Stop shooting the ball and pass
Hold
it.
on.
Like,
Hold on.
you
Emily.
vocal.
We don't
Emily.
know. We don't know that though. We don't do
Let
that
me say
not
something to
though.
him, True, because I got the facts. When Paul George was playing like shit, you know Kawhi checked him, right? Because Paul George came out and said Kawhi talked to him and got him right. That's how he came out confident. And
Yeah, he said his whole team came and talked
Hey,
to him
hold
because
on.
he was having mental depression.
My homie Rodney Stuckey hopped in the building.
I played in the league, we'll create there. That's
Hop in
true.
the chat, Rodney. Hop in the chat, Rodney.
He said that's Rodney Stuckey.
Hop in the chat, my guy. Yeah, that's my homie. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see if
the
he come
one
in
that
the
played
chat.
in the NBA?
Hit the link, Rodney. Yeah, that's the homie.
That's true though, man.
Stuckey played for the Pistons, right?
Yeah, he played for a couple teams.
Let me get this right, guys.
Yeah, he was
Kawhi
nice.
go out there and put up 45 points, but if he don't say a word, that means he had a bad game. Is that what
Nobody
y'all
said
saying?
that. Nobody said that.
That's like
Nobody said if you're not vocal,
like
you
Michael
gotta play
Jordan,
example.
like Michael Jordan said. Michael Jordan said him. He barely talked to Dennis Rodman on the court.
Yeah. But I believe
We
this
already
story.
know how Michael Jordan carried it. He'll fight you if you ain't playing up the park. So
Man,
as
but he
far as
was,
Michael Jordan being a leader and being
Thor
vocal,
Jordan was
you
throwing
can't even
hands.
question that with Mike.
But
right. But here's the thing. He didn't talk. But here's the thing. You got everybody different. He didn't come. But he wasn't doing that with Dennis Rodman. Listen, you seen that last day documentary? That man Dennis Rodman was having vacations middle of the season, and Michael Jordan had to go fly out and try to get him back.
All right, but that's the
too.
point I'm making, bro. Everybody don't respond the same. You got some players you can lead by example, and they'll follow behind you. You got some players that you gotta talk to. Everybody don't respond the same.
Emily, you acting
So you
like
gotta
why
do it
not
both.
talking to these players in the locker rooms though? Just because he's not in the court yelling at people doesn't mean you don't talk to them. That's what you get.
I'm not saying just because he ain't on the court yelling and all that. I'm going off what other players
He
said.
did play with Tim Duncan.
What you mean you going off other players?
Hold on, y'all. Let's go one at a time, y'all. I want to make sure everybody get their word in. That's all.
Because they said everybody said Kawhi leads by example. And even in Toronto, they said he leads by example, even though he's not real vocal. Everybody don't respond the same, though. Sometimes you got to be vocal with certain players. Sometimes players that just follow your lead.
Facts.
Okay. Hey, listen.
That's even in the pickup game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's facts right there.
I think people get the wrong narrative. People think Kawhi is this lame, quiet dude in the locker room getting ran over, but that's not true. Y'all seen that that footage when he was in Toronto with what's the dude? Remember the shooting guard that tried to dap him up and he was ignoring him? Norman Powell. Like you could just you could just see it. Like Kawhi is well respected in the locker room. Nobody crosses.
No. Nobody's saying he's a pushover or anything like that. Just because you're not vocal don't mean you'll go for anything and let niggas talk to you any kind of way or anything like that. That just means you just not vocal.
I agree with that. Hey, let's hear from Bees real quick. I know Bees and Renegade got something on this. Bees, what you got on this first?
Oh, I just think that you can't put it all on Kawhi. I give him 60% of it, but I think the Clippers are a faulty team. They don't have a point guard, and those dudes aren't playmakers, and
Come here,
that's just
man.
what it is. That's
Yeah,
all I
it's like
got, Lamont.
souped up Dust Bowl
All right.
team.
They actually remind me more of the Miami Heat, dog. You just put a bunch of dudes together, and it don't necessarily fit. But Miami, just like Miami in the first year,
It's gonna have to be
guys
some
didn't know their
sacrifices.
role. They didn't know who was taking the shot, where I liked the ball. They didn't get to play together very much, and it just caught up with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Jimmy
definitely
was
does.
vocal. Jimmy did both though. He was leading by example, and he was vocal.
Yeah, but Jimmy, the difference between Jimmy had Dragic. He had a veteran. He had somebody that could get those dudes the
Udonis has
ball.
one.
And
So you
then
saying with no vets on Clippers team?
I'm saying that the Clippers did not have a playmaker, and Kawhi is not a playmaker. He is a scorer. When you give Kawhi the ball, he can get you 30. But if you tell him to do all the other things that he need to do, he faults in that. Now you put that on Paul George. That ain't his role. You ask
That is-
him to play a different role.
I understand what you're saying, but to say
you
that they
gotta
didn't have any playmakers, they had a couple playmakers. Now you could say playmakers is on different levels. Yeah, it's different levels of playmakers. Like Chris Paul, a better playmaker than a lot of motherfuckers, but that don't mean the other people ain't playmakers. My bad for
No,
cussing too, bro.
Oh, you
But-
good? You good? You good?
No,
But that's what I'm
ain't-
saying. Like Chris Paul is one of the greatest playmakers in the game, one of the greatest point guards in the game. But that don't mean other point guards and other players not playmakers. Like you got Reggie Jackson on the bench, you got veterans on the bench. Also, you got a lot of veterans. You got enough veterans on that team for you not to say that they don't have no veteran experience and they don't have no playmakers. Paul George is also a playmaker. He led the Pacers to the conference finals. Like he had his own team and was leading them. Now he probably ain't a playmaker to where as though on a LeBron level or on a Rondo level, but he's still a playmaker. And Kawhi got better with his passing and playmaking.
He did,
And Lou
but
Williams also is a playmaker.
he is. But what I mean by that is when things start going bad, look at the shots the Clippers was taking. Look at how they never got themselves. They had nobody to calm the ship. They didn't have anybody to say, "Hey, we're gonna run this play. You're gonna get the ball right here, and this is what's gonna happen." I think that's the fault of that team.
That's what, I agree. That's what Kawhi was talking about in the post game. He said,
My bad, I ain't even
he said, our IQ need to get better. We need to find out what plays to run, like what spots for people to be in. So I think he was partially blaming that on the coach too. You get what I'm saying? That's what exactly the words Kawhi said after the game.
No, I believe they are the Miami Heat in 2011. They just didn't get to the finals. And once Denver figured out their Achilles heel, they exploited it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Cool.
I
Yeah, we're gonna find out next season. Cause Kawhi. Knowing Kawhi, Kawhi responds to stuff like this very well. If you notice, man, the adversity. You know what I mean? When the Spurs situation, you know what I mean? He was getting a lot of backlash on that. And then, you know what I mean, got to trade for Toronto and won a championship, you know what I mean? So hopefully he can go back to drawing board, you know what I mean? And build off of this and use this as motivation.
Yeah.
Them bad shots and shit they were thinking. That came from them panicking.
Yeah.
Right. And that was my point. They panicked. They didn't have nobody to calm the ship, nobody to get them where they need. That's why I thought Doc Rivers deserved to be fired.
Everybody.
Doc didn't care, man.
I don't really like to blame the playmaking for the Clippers' problems because every great team has holes. They have flaws. You just got to find a way to get over it. And I think a lot of the stuff, like y'all said, the inability to calm down in tough situations and make shots. I think to me that was one of the biggest
exactly.
indicators that could have something to do with coaching. When your team panics in the clutch like that and you just chucking up shots, that's kind of goes down to coaching right there. So I think that's one of the reasons why Doc took the blame, because they panicked when a lot of those situations with the 15-point lead and 19-point lead and you choke them leads away late in the game. That's tough right there. The coach got to go with after that though.
But Lamont, they were almost kind of like doing it almost the whole season, like they choking away leads.
Also, Lamont, they were up 3-1 without a playmaker, so we can't really blame that shit on the playmaker.
You can't. But see, it's just like the Sixers, y'all. The Sixers had similar problems. They couldn't win a road game to save their life this year. That was really indicative. That had to fall on Brett Brown because he knew they was a great team, but you can't stay focused on the road. Something going on when you travel. Yeah, I mean that's when the coach got to go. You need a new voice in there.
Hey, that's why you got to give Mike Malone a lot of credit, man. Yeah, they got up 3-1, but when he found out they flaw, they was done, son. They could have played that game 1,000 times. The Clippers
They done, son.
Hey, but you know what their flaw was, right? Their flaw was that they have no defensive big to stop Jokic.
Yeah,
they kept abusing that pick and roll. They couldn't guard it.
Yeah, just go back and rewatch the 2011 Miami Heat. Once they realized that LeBron James, 90% of his points came off transition, he was cooked. Remember, Dallas just started grabbing him and fouling him. As soon as he get the ball. Now, he couldn't score from any other way. It wasn't that dude melted down. That dude didn't have the game.
Yeah, that Miami, that's a good example using that Miami situation because LeBron, because D Wade was like, this is I'm still gonna be D Wade and you can just be LeBron. This is D Wade featuring it was like, oh, this is still D Wade featuring LeBron. You know what I mean? But nah, it's not. You gotta get the team to LeBron because it's LeBron's better than you, so you have to get the team to him.
Hey, somebody touched on this earlier. I feel like the Clippers role players taking the Warriors to 6 games. It got their heads so big that they felt they deserved bigger positions.
That could be true too. That could be
I'm
true.
tell you what, that didn't mean anything. It's something in basketball called playing down to your competition, and it happens to great teams all the time. When you get lazy, when you play it like this, is why you'll see a great team in NBA. They'll play the worst team in the league, like the Hawks, and the Hawks will take it to triple overtime or some shit.
Right, that's true.
But Lamont,
playing down to your competition, and that happens because when they play the best teams, they play at a higher level.
Right. But that's not how they was thinking, though. You get me? That's not what Patrick Beverly was thinking. He
wasn't thinking that way, but the Warriors was thinking that way. They play down to their level of competition, and sometimes that can happen. Like even with Miami and the Lakers this year. I felt like the Lakers played down to their competition but when we saw in that last game, when the Lakers activated and said, you know what, we gonna stop playing around with y'all. You saw what happened when
You know what? They starting to do the new Portland Net the same way right now.
Yeah.
Because why?
Because y'all remember, y'all heard that rumors when the Clippers got Kawhi and Paul George. Patrick Beverly told Steph Curry the next 5 years are mine.
That boy a clown.
Hold on, hey, Tayshaun, what you got on this? I seen you hopped in.
Oh man, back from the dead.
What up, bro?
That boy, it's funny, man. What up? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. And man, I just wanted to respond to MLE Entertainment where he was saying how about Kawhi not being vocal. I mean, I feel like you can still be an effective leader just by example. I mean, there's been a lot of players in the past who's not been spoken. Man, they just didn't have enough chemistry. They didn't have a lot of games played with each other, and it could have been some jealousy. But at the same time, a lot of those players they had their own little agenda. And I've never heard anybody complain about Kawhi being a leader in any other press conferences. So I don't think that he's a bad leader. It's just that they folks that you got their own agendas.
That's because they wasn't losing. What I'm saying is being vocal. Being vocal means you can lead by example, but everybody don't respond the same. So some people you gotta talk to them. Some people need you to get in their ass when they on that court. Some people need you to get in their ass when they in the locker room. Everybody don't respond the same.
So do you think it's an issue that Do you think it's the issue that Curry is not a vocal leader?
Is that Curry is a vocal leader? Draymond just more vocal.
Draymond's the leader of that team, y'all. Hands down.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Draymond more vocal, but Curry is also vocal.
No,
Right,
Curry leads in a different way with his play. Draymond leads; he's the vocal leader. So the Warriors are lucky; they have both on one team. It's not a lot of teams that can have that luxury.
But the thing about Kawhi is right. But here's the thing, right? To be fair with Kawhi, as his personality, because we talk about different type of styles of leadership. Has it any been who has a personality of Kawhi that ever played in the NBA?
Tim Duncan.
No, I won't even say that. Kawhi is a different.
Tim Duncan even speaks up.
Kawhi, not even that, but I'm talking about the personality. Like Kawhi is a different type of guy, man. Like he's not like he's nothing we ever like saw before when it comes to like him as a person, like him being a person. Like he has an awkward laugh. He don't even have an Instagram. He don't be on Twitter like that. But like I don't know, like he's a different type. He moves a different type of way than any other NBA player ever you ever saw.
Be honest
So
with
it's
you,
like
I did not know he had a daughter and a baby mom.
exactly that man has a whole family.
Nobody knows nothing about it. Yeah,
He's a different type of dude. So you can't. I don't think it's fair to assess that like he made his leadership skills, whatever the case may be. Because he's just a different type of guy. You know what I mean? Like we don't really know honestly. And it's like
a lot of people confuse being vocal with being vocal to the media.
Right.
You don't have to be vocal to the media and be on Twitter and all that shit to be vocal to your team. I'm talking about being vocal to the players, not.
No, I'm saying, but no, you're not getting my point. I'm saying that we don't know if he is vocal.
Yeah,
we don't know exactly. We don't know. Right. We don't know exactly what he says to certain players. Because if you notice about Kawhi Leonard is he takes trust very, very serious. You know what I mean? He takes trust very, very serious. You know what I mean? Like he left the Spurs because of trust.
Well, no, we know he didn't sign with the Lakers because of trust. Remember, they started
exactly. So he's a different type of he's a different type of like you. I don't know like I said, we don't know exactly what he says to people. You know what I mean? Because maybe it's like that's why people respect him a lot because there's people that may tell him certain things that he don't even address and says. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel that's why you don't see a lot of people talk bad about Kawhi. You know what I mean? And then if you notice, the people that did talk bad about Kawhi, they look crazy. Like even Popovich, one of the best coaches of all time, he looked crazy in that whole situation because he was wrong.
Shit, not no
like
no, Tony Parker was wrong in that whole situation.
Like I don't know. Kawhi. We don't know with Kawhi exactly what he says. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong, but Kawhi may be saying, "Yo, y'all, this is what we need to do." Yada yada yada. You know what I mean? We really don't know. Have he ever been mic'd up in a game?
Nah.
What shit?
Nah, he wouldn't even allow that.
That's what I'm saying. He is a mystery. That man has a whole family. We don't even know. Listen. If I saw you saw his wife and kid, you wouldn't even know that was them.
Hold on, I want y'all to address this comment because I don't understand where this is coming from. He says, "Dang, y'all hate him. Just say that y'all LeBron."
We never even mentioned that man. Now I don't even know what you talking about.
Saying about LeBron.
Hey, what's his name? What's his name? Zeikwitdawaves. Stop being a JDR, man. Stop being a JDR,
hey, True the King, you getting confused, bro. He addressing, I think he talking about MLE, the one that's hating on Kawhi. He's saying we hating on Kawhi. That's what he's trying to say.
When you say don't hate him just because y'all love Bron.
I'm hating because I said he's not a vocal leader. I said he's a great
that's
player.
What he's getting at. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to say.
No, that's his opinion. Listen, he has a listen. End of the day, MLE has a point. Like I don't agree with it. My whole thing is this: we don't know because he's a mystery. So I can't necessarily say he's not a leader or not. You know what I mean?
I'm going off with even what they said when he was in Toronto about him leading by example and not being vocal. They said that he leads by example, and I'm saying every player don't respond that way.
No, he said he was talking to somebody in the comments. My bad. Yeah, I thought he was referring to the panel.
I think Kawhi is like that because before his dad got killed, his dad kind of taught him a couple of things. Like next thing you know, he grew up with our father. Now you don't trust nobody because of what happened to his father.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like he said, when he says stuff like even if the fact that he joined the Clippers, like that shows. Listen, man, I trust like that alone. He could have put. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't say like if him joining the Clippers alone was a big deal. So even I don't feel nobody on the Clippers should even feel no type of way about Kawhi because he chose to play with y'all. He could have played with the Lakers if he wanted to.
Hey, Shooter, can't we saying Clippers got no vocal leader? Isn't Patrick Beverly a vocal leader?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Why not,
to a
Lamont?
certain degree.
Hold on.
Because look, y'all. This is a vocal leader, y'all. A vocal leader is, and I can hear it. Like especially if you go to an NBA game and you sit courtside. Like I'm gonna give you an example. You will hear Draymond Green calling out assignments, being the loudest person on the court, talking to guys in the huddle, this, that, and the other. Like that's what a vocal leader is. I think there's a misconception of what a real vocal leader is.
Right. I can tell you this. They said Montrezl and Pat Bev was the most vocal in the locker room. They not no damn leaders, man.
And Pat
They're
Bev,
horrible leaders. They can't leave for nothing.
Hey, last year on that Clippers team, Pat Bev was the leader though.
Man, that man was not no man. That was Doc Rivers, man. Doc Rivers was motivated that season. He had something to prove. Doc Rivers had something to prove that season, man. There was no Pat Bev. Pat Bev just be running around like what? Come on, man, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna know what. But
that's the point that I'm making.
Because Pat Bev
running.
Pat Bev be running his mouth. That man is not no leader, man. Because he be running his mouth. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can say Kawhi don't be saying. We can all say that Kawhi don't be saying nothing, but you can say he a better leader than Montrezl and Pat Bev.
No, he's an instigator. He's the
like
one that unleashed Kevin Durant onto he unleashed the wrath of Kevin Durant when he started talking crazy.
I'm not debating that. All I'm saying is you got to do both. You got to lead by example and you got to be vocal.
I give you that. That's why I look at Draymond. Like Rodney just said. Rodney said it in the chat. He said Draymond Green is the best leader in the NBA, hands down. What does Draymond Green go out and do?
I don't agree with. I'm not saying he's not a great leader, but I don't agree with that though. That takes too far. KD not be on the Warriors is the reason why I can't give him that title. I can't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
The person
like that as a leader.
In order to Lamont, you already know how I feel about Draymond. But all the things I tell you about Draymond Green, if he would have kept, if he somehow they would have kept that together, I may give him that title, best leader. I may give him that title. But nah, after that happened, I can't agree with that. He was about that.
Draymond is on the
he gets too many texts. And he gets too many texts for no reason, man. Sometimes he be get like, come on, Draymond, you be tripping. But
y'all can't blame Draymond for KD leaving. KD already planned on leaving.
But he made it work. That's like
KD used him as a scapegoat.
I think so too.
He was already planning on leaving. That's why they argued.
It was an easy way to leave. It was easy.
We could all agree that Draymond made the wrong play. He should have gave that damn ball to KD.
He should have.
He made the wrong play. He definitely did.
That's not being a leader, man. That was not being a leader. You were being selfish.
No, he went down and passed the ball. He wasn't going down looking at the score.
At the same time, Draymond could have done both of them. Would have been great options. I think Draymond made the wrong decision, but I don't say making the wrong decision doesn't make you a great leader. It was his reaction afterwards that was a detriment to his leadership with the way he reacted towards KD. Because now people can use that to say this is why KD left, when we know that's not why KD left. It just
he left for other reasons. He been had contemplated leaving, but I'm just saying though, okay. You didn't really just push this man because in the day you still had I may stay here. In the day he had thoughts of still staying at the end of the day though, and you just basically kind of killed that.
Yo, you had KD brother, KD cousin, whoever he was on social media, him and KD on a picture, and he said racking up the merchandise before we leave. That's before the argument. He been planning on leaving. They just used Draymond as a scapegoat.
Hey, in the interview, Draymond he did admit that after they won that second title, that KD, like, his whole mood changed. Like, he wasn't really interacting with the community. And Draymond said this was
Hold on, your mic going out. Whoever was talking,
My understanding was when KD first got there, he felt like he never belonged with that team, and plus, I think he never hung out with them after the games.
I don't know, but I mean, I know he's cool with Steph Curry though.
But see, this is one thing Steph Curry said. He said that Draymond, like a lot of the team activities, Draymond didn't participate. I mean, Kevin Durant did not participate in those activities.
He wasn't used to that. I mean, he does his. I mean, probably I don't know. Like that's another thing. That's a whole other thing too. About is and that's just like the title of the video, man. Narratives and misconceptions of, you know what I mean, like KD, like KD. Westbrook, he left Westbrook, man. That was supposed to be his boy. Like, come on. When do y'all ever see KD and Westbrook like outside each other, when they had nothing to do with basketball? But that was supposed to be like, come on, and I'm not saying, well, he still could have made a game or call before that decision, but still, don't soup it up like that was like his bet, like they would do things together outside the court like that. Because that's not true. They didn't have a relationship like that at all.
Hold on. You don't think there's any truth to what Stephen A. Smith said, that KD told Westbrook he'll be back, and then a couple days later he Warrior?
I don't believe anything Stephen A.
I believe that because that's KD's. Like, KD is a coward, to be honest, bro. He would do some shit like that.
I don't believe that,
That's
man.
a pattern, yo.
I don't believe that.
He used Russell Westbrook as a scapegoat, and then he used Draymond as a scapegoat.
Yeah, I believe that.
I don't believe that, but you can't. Here's the thing, though. That's not. That wasn't a scapegoat. That was just basically like, all right, then. That was like, you cleared my mind. So, all right, then. If you don't want me to be here, that's fine. That's not a scapegoat.
Hold on, Lamar. Do you believe that?
Reason why I say it's a scapegoat because he's blaming it on him.
You can't say, hold on. You can't say it's a scapegoat when you still trying to win a championship for the. Listen, at the end of the day, though, right? All that being said, KD did, like, when Draymond called, when they got into it, KD was still playing, helping them try to win a championship before his Achilles got, like, come on, man.
He still got to play. You under contract. You on the court.
Man, listen, he could have. Listen, that man didn't have to care, man. That man did not have to care, man.
Hey,
your intentions, bro, is about your intentions. He already had the intent to leave.
Right, but you sit there was crying. You was crying, and then you called me for help, saying, "Listen, Jordan, help us win a championship, whatever."
Yes, he did.
And so how you can? But then you gonna call me out like that? Listen, we're just talking basketball. Like, yo, why you didn't like? What was you thinking? And you just gonna go that far and cross the line?
Wow.
That's not
Draymond said,
scapegoat.
in the argument, Draymond even said he like, you're not telling the team that you plan on leaving, but you not putting this bullshit to rest that everybody say you plan on leaving.
Hold on, Rodney Stuckey just said something.
Rodney Stuckey, wow. That's wild. I'm not surprised.
Hey, you know why Rodney Stuckey is saying that? He felt that LeBron power running him over, probably.
Yo, you were funny, dog. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Rodney Stuckey.
Get him on tomorrow. Hold on, we're gonna talk to him about it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get him on tomorrow.
Hey, but I can understand.
No, hold on. Yeah, that's him. Hold on. That's the
that man saw seeing live and he saw live and direct.
Right, I can respect that because he played with LeBron. You get what I'm saying? He played against LeBron. So
hold on, hey Rodney, what years did you play in Detroit? Was he on that Detroit team that got cooked by LeBron?
No, hold on.
I don't know.
I think he was in Detroit in 2007. Yeah. He wasn't.
I'm trying to get him on tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna text him after the show, man. I'm gonna try to get him in tomorrow. I need an explanation on what's going on with that statement. Because I definitely
is he lying though? Is he lying?
It should be a good show, man.
I know Chris Webber was.
But True King, you remember when Kyrie Irving said before the season started for Boston, he was gonna come resign with the team. But he
Yeah,
didn't.
he lied. He lied. Nobody want to talk about that though. But I mean, I don't see. That's why I don't even go into all like people people want to choose narratives when it's convenient. You know what I mean? People want to choose narratives and facts when it's convenient. You know what I mean? And it's like you can say KD, yeah, KD he used Draymond Green as a scapegoat, but Draymond Green didn't help that situation at all.
Draymond Green didn't help.
No, he didn't.
But so
But
it's like
you can't blame another man for your actions.
he didn't blame him. He was a free agent, so it's like, all right, if you feel like I don't want,
Hey, hold on. Hey,
Right, that's the point that I'm making, bro.
Hey,
you got the
right
right
quick.
to do whatever you're gonna do, but don't blame somebody else for it. You gonna make that decision? Make the decision, bro.
No, but you said that like, oh, you're not telling us team you staying or not. That's his bit. What's your
No,
business
I'm telling
for?
you what Draymond said inside the argument. Why he was mad at him? He said, "You got all these people in the media talking about you ready to leave. You going here, you going in. You
Man,
won't put the
listen,
shit
my
to rest
thing, but listen,
and not
my
telling them
whole,
what's going on."
but my
That's
whole
what
thing is
Draymond
this.
said.
But if you KD, listen, I'm on the court right now, right, trying to win a game, right? Or we trying to win a championship, we get listen. At the end of the day, we all getting paid, right?
Yeah, he should
We
have
all
brought the
play
shit
the
up.
game. I ain't stopping your money. Look, at the end of the day, if I'm KD, I'm not stopping your money.
Hold on, Tudor King. I'm about to dead this shit right now. Hey, Lamont, did that argument happen before the All-Star break? Because remember, KD was after the season. KD said he and Kyrie was talking about going to Brooklyn during the All-Star game.
I think that argument happened after the All-Star break.
Yeah, so KD already had his mindset that he was going to leave. Because that's what he said. He said him and Kyrie, when they were in the hallway.
Hold on, I can't remember. I don't know. Hey, don't mark me on that.
I think they've been talking about.
But which All Star they was talking about though? That's the thing. Which All Star they was talking
Before
about?
they had that argument, his brother put that shit on Twitter that we racking up the merchandise before we bounce. And they both went in a picture with their rings on.
Hey, man.
Hey, and also he had that Brooklyn hat too. Y'all remember that 7 hat?
Yeah, all I'm saying is you're a grown ass man. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. Free agency, that's your choice. But don't use another man to validate what you're doing. You're a grown ass man. You're gonna do it, nigga.
Man,
don't blame it on nobody.
But they used them, but the Warrior used them too. So it's not like in the day. Listen, when the Warriors did a decade, they did a decade appreciation video. That man wasn't on there one time. So that just traded. That just shown you that listen, KD he's on like. End of the day, KD like I can't get mad with KD. KD exposing. You understand this too, though. You can like KD. You don't have to like. You don't have to like players like KD and LeBron, all that stuff. They exposing these teams at the end of the day. You can don't have to like KD how he does things, but he exposing these teams. He exposed the Thunder. KD exposed the Thunder of being at it like being bad at their jobs. KD exposed the Warriors to a certain degree. Even though the Warriors
that could be.
Hold up, I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's supposed to worry because that's disrespectful for not having you. Why KD wasn't shown for the all deck for like from the 2010s in your package video with all these players, he wasn't in that one time. So when you try to get free agents, right? Free agents see that if you try to get like other high level talent on your team and they see that, that's just disrespectful. Like, okay, why do I join that team then? You know what I mean? Like same thing with the Nuggets. The Nuggets, they disrespected Carmelo Anthony and they put him they didn't even mention him as an all-time great on that team. See, other players see that and like, you know what? Why should I join that team? You know what I mean? Look at why Cleveland is trash. Look how they treated LeBron and all that. It's like at the end of the day, these people you can say anything you want. KD exposed these teams are exposing themselves because they feel though, oh, it's more than just the players. You know what I mean? But it's really
I'm not disputing that though. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is, it's a difference in feeling some type of way that you ain't getting appreciated and using somebody for a scapegoat. You can say you don't feel appreciated and still do what you're gonna do as a man, but don't blame somebody else for it. You made that choice on your own. Don't blame. Oh, he had something to do with it. You was already gonna do it, bro. You can add that to it though. Oh, they didn't appreciate me here.
I agree with MLE, bro.
But you can't say, oh, it's because of this guy.
Yeah, I
Just do
agree.
what you're gonna do. You're a grown man. You got the right to do it. It's free agency. That's what Oscar Robertson fought for you to make the choice on your own.
Kurt Flood.
That's facts, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
like
it was a lot of stuff that played in his decision. I think it was just a lazy way for him to blame Draymond. I think that's lazy.
no, I think he did. Yeah,
I
But
think
didn't
Draymond made it more easier. He was
Yeah, it
already
made him.
had the intentions on doing it, but once Draymond said what he said, he's like, "Oh, I don't even feel no type of way about leaving now."
Yeah, cause it's like, damn, it's like, all right, that's how you feel.
But my
I mean, hey,
understanding was Draymond had to try to force him to leave because they were going to keep him instead of Draymond.
I mean, I think they
kept
could have.
all of them.
They did kept him, but Draymond wouldn't have got paid the same. And that's, I mean,
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
like,
They were going to pay KD and keep him and get rid of trade Draymond Green to somewhere else.
no, they would have kept everybody on that team, but
They're gonna keep
Draymond,
that whole core.
but Draymond wouldn't have got paid that $100 million. That's the thing.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't.
No, they would have went into the luxury tax to keep everybody. Because what's the name already said it? Who was the GM?
They
Bob
still
Myers?
I'm saying he still got paid. How much?
Yeah,
What's the exact contract, Lamont?
His exact contract is under 100 million. It's actually like 91 million. And
Okay.
with benefits, he can make up to 100 million.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's 100 million, but it's not really. So he's only making like 18 million a year.
But I'm saying if Katie would have resigned, right, it would have been like a 2-year deal option. If Katie would have resigned,
it probably would have been another one deal. Like, yeah, it would have been the same situation. Yeah.
So
Well, they would
Kevin
have had to get rid
Durant-
of Iguodala anyway.
Kevin
Oh, no.
Durant, he listened to the media a lot and what everybody says about him. So my personal opinion, I think he was already planning on leaving. Like, I got to win a title somewhere else
Yeah.
because I just won back-to-back Finals MVPs and I ain't getting the respect that I thought I was going to get. So that's my personal opinion. Feel as though
That's what
he
I was
was
saying
leaving
yesterday.
already
Exactly.
on that note.
yeah, that could be
So
true.
you think
but
he was
probably-
influenced by the media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Like,
made.
now,
I mean,
now-
think about, but like Katie, like I said, Katie is a different type of like, and that's going back to when you talking about these certain type of players, these personalities. Katie's is a different type of like Katie is a strange character because, like I said, Katie does a lot of stuff like questionable stuff, like what, like he really did that, right? But when he gets on that court, it's a whole totally different ball game. You know what I mean? We see players, right, that sit here and choke, don't show up, underperform, and all the other stuff, right? When the pressure's on them. But when KD been called snake, this and that, boom, 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 and all that. Oh, he's not like he says stuff, and he knowing he probably gonna get criticized for it, and he takes the pressure very well.
Oh yeah,
And doesn't care. You know
How
what I
many
mean?
superstars in the league you see getting into random arguments with people on Twitter?
Right, but but all that being said, I'm surprised that and that's why it's strange. Katie is strange because like okay, you did all that and you still dropped 50.
True.
You're a
That's why
person
I
like
say
now, what player that can get into that does the things that he can do and sit there and play great at
Hey,
the level
Truda
of
can't.
KD
It doesn't affect his play on the court. It doesn't. But he's still sensitive. as
I'm
hell.
saying, but I'm telling you, but there's a lot of people that are sensitive in the league that you can say it shows on the court. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like he don't put his emotion. When it comes to the KD wants to be great. KD is like, you gotta be insane, gotta be crazy to be great in some type of way. So when you have players like, okay, for example, like a Paul George, I think Paul George may be some type of sensitive, and you can tell how that kind of affects that plays on the court. But then
I don't think that's wrong with responding to fans on Twitter. I don't think nothing's wrong with that though.
right, but I'm just saying, but Kate, there's not a lot of people that openly does that stuff. Katie even like admits I have a burner, like, but all that being said, I don't even really like. I know we all know athletes got burner couch, but he's like literally.
Why he don't need to be responding to trolls like that though?
But here's the thing, though.
He letting that affect his decision making.
No, but all that things fuels him though. You know, it's weird. He does all that things he does fuels him to being a great basketball
Yeah,
player. It is weird.
yeah,
It's
I agree with
weird.
that.
It
All of the
is
greats,
weird.
all of the greats, when you that good, you weird to some degree.
Like it's
You gotta
weird.
like
It's
Jordan was.
very weird and strange. LeBron is like, if you notice, it's weird. Cause I'm like, I'd be surprised. Like you try, cause I'm like, come on, he can't be doing all this stuff. You trying to tell me you still can focus and still can get your game back, become a better basketball player, and still got the time to work on your game?
Hey,
Like that's
True to King.
insane.
True to King. I feel like he was performing at the highest level because people were already discrediting him. You feel me? They were saying his rings don't count. So the only way he could respond was playing at the highest level, so nobody could
But
discredit him and say,
right,
KD
but a
did
lot
not
of
show
people,
up.
but a lot of people can't do that though. Have
We
Cyprian
know
do the
that. KD is
things, the
different.
antics. Right, I'm just saying. It's not. I'm not even talking about his play level, but the antics he's doing that adds on the criticism. Oh, he's a snake. He's a snake. That man embraced all that shit, man. He don't care. He doesn't care if
That's
people call it a snake and all that stuff. Oh, I'm a snake. He's disloyal. Oh, he's soft. He's sensitive. Because at the end of the day, when he gets on that court, that you can't. You a basketball. Okay, if somebody going against KD, you cannot call that man a snake. And that's not gonna, and it's not gonna affect. Now, you can say that to him on Twitter, and yeah, he gonna respond to you. But if you was on the court and the game's on the line, whatever case, man, you call him a snake, that's out the window. It is irrelevant.
A guy
So
that's
it's
like
like
why I
KD, I
say
it
just
is
seen
that's
weird,
why I say
Hold
it
on.
affects his decision making to leave Golden State.
right?
Lamont.
But
Him
all that,
listening to Twitter
but
and
all that
believing it.
motivates him to be a great player in some weird type of way. It's
Hey,
weird.
Lamont, did you
Yo, what
watch
up?
the Jared Dudley interview?
Nah, what happened?
He said they asked him what Bill Simmons had asked him what motivates LeBron on the court or whatever. Is it the Jordan GOAT level thing, or was it like competing with players like Kawhi and KD? And Dudley said LeBron thinks that it's a huge gap. It's a gap between him and Kawhi and KD
And every other
there
player
is
in
a
the
huge
league.
gap.
Yeah.
Hold on,
There is
but
a huge gap.
at the end of
There's a
the
huge
day,
gap.
at the end of the day, he's executing it right now. Like to make that many NBA finals in a row. I don't
You're
care if you
actually
win.
right.
Hey, honestly
Like
though,
that's
I was
hard.
shocked. He said he thinks that it's a gap between him and KD.
I do
He's
think
a,
it's a gap. I think
he's
it's a gap.
supposed
It
to.
is.
He's supposed to feel that way. It don't matter if he's right or wrong. He's supposed to feel that way.
KD is what? Year 12 and he's breaking down. LeBron hasn't had a major injury. He's doing something different from these other guys. He's playing
Right.
at a high level. He's playing at the same level as all of these other guys. He's top 5 in the NBA. I don't care whose list you're on. So he's different, man. That's all it
Right.
It's
is.
actually true.
Plus, true or not true, he's supposed to feel that way anyway. So it doesn't really
Yeah.
Right.
matter.
Everybody just feel like they're the best players. Like anybody that play basketball and they competitive, you supposed to feel like you better than everybody on that court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
just
Especially if
being
you
a
in that,
competitor.
especially if you in that KD and LeBron and
Who Mike
Giannis,
is that?
like you should feel like you the best player
Yeah,
on the
somebody
planet.
mic is cutting up, man. Who mic is that? Hold on, let me see if I can figure out. Somebody mic acting up. I think
Yeah,
that's
like,
okay, I got it.
but I think LeBron James does that because he says that because especially knowingly the some fans have KD and Kawhi over him. So it's like, what? Like, nah, y'all better stop playing with me. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. So it's like, cause at the end of the day, he knows that Kawhi Leonard and KD has that talent though. It's cause at the end of the day, he says that LeBron James has lots of respect for Kawhi and KD. I
Hey,
mean,
y'all need
Yeah,
to
you
check
know
out
what I
that
mean?
interview, man. Dudley went real deep. He also said he was saying how let's say the Clippers play against the Lakers, right? And let's say Kawhi is dropping off KCP. He says this is how LeBron thinks. LeBron thinks, hey, it's the regular season. You could get all these points on KCP, but when we get to the playoffs, you're gonna have to do that on me. You're gonna have to go get that 30 points with me guarding you all
Right.
game. And he
right. He
also
Right.
said that.
That's a real rivalry, man. Cause like,
Right. And he also said, during that game 6, he said they wasn't taking Jimmy Butler seriously, right? But then when he started going off, LeBron went to the coach and said, "Hey, Vogel, I'm gonna be on Jimmy. Match my minutes with him." That's what LeBron
Yeah, he
told
said
Vogel
that.
too.
That's a leader, bro.
He said that.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
said
like,
that.
LeBron, like, the thing about like LeBron,
He
like,
said they was laughing at the Clippers.
yeah,
They was.
Yeah. But he said like respectfully, not like they blew. It was
No,
like,
he
no,
he
they
I
was
was
can't
saying like
believe
laughing.
even they expected the Clippers to win because they like, we want the Clippers and the Clippers want us, and we was expecting them to win Game 7. But when they lost, they was laughing like, damn, y'all couldn't
like
even get
damn.
to it. Like y'all got all these commercials and
I said,
billboards everywhere.
right.
He
It's
said
definitely gonna
every
be
day we go to practice, we gotta see this Kawhi billboard before we walk into the practice facility. So when they lost, he's like they was laughing about the shit.
Yeah, I mean, Kawhi, man, it's gonna be interesting next year. 'Cause Kawhi, like I said before, Kawhi, he's known to bounce back in these type of
Right.
situations.
Hey, you know Kawhi does better when he's the underdog too.
Not even necessarily, it's not even the underdog. It's just the like not necessarily the underdog, but the adversity. Like the Spurs situation, everybody call him a quitter. Everybody say he a quitter. Oh, he's a system player. He ain't gonna do nothing without Popovich. Yada yada. That man went to Toronto. Oh, he gonna win. He ain't gonna get it. What he gonna do in Toronto? That man got a whole championship. He said, what he gonna do with Kyle Lowry?
One thing, right? Go ahead, finish, bro.
And it's like, then now this year, you know what I mean? The collapse will happen this year. Now it's like, I think Kawhi sees that. Because Kawhi sees all this stuff, man, and he's gonna motivate him, and he knows this what's on stake. So it's gonna be very interesting next year, man.
Like
very,
one thing I was
very
saying that
You don't think KD gonna be motivated himself to do something?
yeah, of course KD gonna be
course.
of course KD gonna be motivated. It's gonna. That's why I'm saying this next year probably gonna be one of the most competitive years in the NBA in a long time. That
now
all that super team.
The thing
That
about
super.
the topic we was talking about, right?
Yeah.
The thing about the topic we was talking about, true, the rumors ain't true. Even if the rumors is true, that's something that you supposed to do. Because if y'all plan on making changes to the team, you don't want that being out there that y'all got locker room problems and the new player want to come there and play with y'all. So that's gonna fuck up the chemistry right there.
Yeah, that could be a possibility too.
Because
That definitely could be a possibility.
Because to me, next year you got a number of storylines next year. Like KD got proved he can win a title without Golden State.
It's like
the whole time he was there, they were saying like KD can't win a title without Golden State. Like now you gotta go out there and prove he can. Golden State got proved
for real. Every team in NBA got a storyline for real.
It ain't gonna be easy
like,
for KD. I'm gonna tell you that. The East ain't weak, y'all.
Well, here's the thing though. Every team, especially player, have a storyline. Everybody like this is going to be a competitive league next year. That super team shit. That super team era is over. That era
too
is
many
over.
players. It's too many stars in the league now.
That super team era is over with.
It's too many
done.
stars. It's too many stars in the league.
It's done. You don't need no super team to win a championship. It's over with. That super team era,
I don't think it's a super team because it's too many stars in the league.
right. It's over with, man. It's done. You can't I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no super team no more. Oh, that's a super team. Like I don't want to hear that no more. You gotta win. You gotta win to call yourself that, man. I don't want to hear that stuff no more. Like, you gotta win to call yourself a super team.
Yo, what up?
Hey, did you see or did you already talk about Most Fates on Twitter when he said that we used to celebrate three-peats and now people calling 4 out of 10 winning a championship greatness, stuff like that. Did you see that meme on Twitter? Most Fates said.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I think that's just hate though, because and this is why I say that though. When you say 4 out of 10, you put it in context. That means you got to the finals 10 times to win 4. And so people act like people miss the whole point that getting to the finals is the hardest part. It's a lot of teams. Look at the Clippers, how they can't even get to a conference finals. They didn't struggle with all the great teams that they had. They can't even get to a conference finals. This man LeBron then got to the finals 10 times. So let's not like that ain't an accomplishment. So to say 4 out of 10, that's like you really giving me my props when you say that, because again, like you got to have longevity. You can't get injured, so you got to have a lot of luck on your side. You got to play great. You got to play against different teams, different defenses, different schemes. All types of stuff has to go your way to get to 10 NBA finals and then 8 in a row on top of that. So when people really start saying that, that's just finding a way to hate on the man.
It's hate.
It's just hate because
it's true hate. It don't make no sense, man.
It's like I guarantee you, A lot of NBA players, Charles Barkley, they would love to have had 10 shots at winning the finals. 10 finals trips, they would trade that.
Charles Barkley was ring chasing. Charles Barkley was ring chasing,
He would
man.
trade that for his MVP.
That man was ring chasing end of his career. Charles Barkley wanted to win a ring.
It's just sad. People say that 4 and 10 stuff. I give it's no credibility to that because you always talk about how Jordan's journey was harder. Getting there, he played more players. Y'all don't talk about LeBron's journey. Y'all just say 4 and 10 in the finals. Like y'all act like this man had no journey there at all, no trials and tribulations, dealing with injuries to Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Dwayne Wade started falling off, Chris Bosh not showing up. I mean, he did. Y'all act like it was just a sweet ride every time. It wasn't.
It's crazy, man.
And the point, another point about it is that then he said that don't kill the messenger or whatever, trying to imply that a lot of the players or whatever feel the same way. And my opinion about that is all those years in the East, they want to call it weak. And all those years in the East, why didn't any of those players that were allegedly have this same opinion? Why didn't they go to the East in free agency and go defeat them themselves and stop them from going to the final? That's what I'm wondering.
It's easy to say that. Like a lot of the players. I mean, if that is true to a certain degree, none of those guys will ever make 8 finals in a row to even have a chance at 4. So it's just hate when you say that because it's. I don't know. I don't get it when people start bringing up the finals trips because, like I said, why don't you start counting playoffs trips? So if you start counting playoff trips, LeBron is 4 and 17? Like start counting everybody's whole career to the playoffs and not just finals. And like if we start counting that, then everybody has a losing record.
Right. And here's the thing too, though. Like, we used to celebrate 3-peats. Well, Bill Russell got 11 championships. These people used to celebrate that.
And nobody celebrates Bill Russell.
I think he won.
That's majority of his career in the finals.
Yeah.
In the finals. Same thing with LeBron, but we don't.
People used to celebrate that. But we celebrate 3-peats. That sounds stupid, dude.
Nobody celebrates.
That sounds dumb.
Because they don't talk about. They be actually disrespecting Bill. They disrespect Bill when you start asking what their top 10 is. They disrespect all of them.
Well, you know what's funny though? If you 13. But you know what's funny? If any of these basketball players can't even talk ish to Bill if they wanted to. If they had a whole conversation, legit conversation about you can't you can't talk to me, don't talk Bill.
Go ahead.
Like Wilt Chamberlain had 2 rings she made Michael Jordan shut up. And Wilt Chamberlain not even better than Michael Jordan, but he made that man shut up.
Right.
So what do you think somebody like Bill? What do you think somebody like Bill Russell would say to any great player listening? Stop this! Come on, cut it out.
But True. That's 11 rings out of 13 years, bro.
Exactly. Like you can't talk to me, It's like if I'm Bill Russell, that's why Bill Russell gets so disrespectful. Like, but you can't talk. I got 11 rings.
And another point you can't talk Bill Russell is how some of these guys disrespect Bill Russell on their all-time great list. Some of their favorite players that they got on their all-time list respect Bill Russell to the umpteenth degree. Just look at Kobe. Just look at Kobe Bryant. Just look at Kobe Bryant, for instance. No, not many people know, but he went to Bill Russell to ask him advice about the psychological standpoint of the game, to how to attack your opponent and how to be aware of your opponent's weaknesses and their strengths. But nobody even knows that, and they don't even factor that in when they disrespect these guys before them and before
Bill Russell
that they fan.
Right, Bill Russell. Bill Russell, the NBA Finals MVP is named after Bill Russell for a reason.
We gonna keep a positive energy today.
But you need to throw respect to Bill Russell because if it wasn't for him, half the guys wouldn't be in the league right now.
Right, the first black superstar in the league, man. He was the first. People forget he was the first ever black coach in U.S. sports history.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When he coached and played at the same time, he was the first ever. See, that's what I'm trying to say. See, that's why it's like when people disrespect Bill Russell, it's like you gotta be real. Like that man was like he stood side by side with Muhammad Ali and all that, doing that tension during that time. And that's like I said, you gotta be crazy. He's like, you have to be insane that he tolerated all that. And like he stood for
fan did not like him.
Right. And that's the thing too, though. People say, oh, LeBron James, he's the greatest activist of all. Like, come on, that's and I'm not saying LeBron. Of course, LeBron James cares about black people. Like, listen, LeBron James does a lot of great things outside the community, right?
Right.
But they just gonna sit up here and act like Bill Russell wasn't doing what he was doing back in the day, stood up for art. Like, come on.
Right. Exactly.
You can go look at it. You can like exactly. Bill Russell was like Bill Russell. He cared about our people and he cared about us on the court at the same time.
Right. Death
And that
threat.
would make you. And that's why I preach about Bill. That's why I put Bill Russell so high to regard because it's everything. It's just
Right.
everything about the outside of the court and everything that the psychological, the sacrifice of how to help a team win. He's the definition of that of a
Right.
winner.
Hey, True to
Yeah.
count, I want to say something, bro. Like, I respect everything Bill Russell did, you know what I'm saying, off the court and everything he did on the court. But the only thing I disagree with is that people overrate Bill Russell. You get what I'm saying? When you
But how
talk
they
about Bill
overrate
Russell,
him?
hold on. Let me explain. When you talking about Bill Russell, the first thing people bringing up is 11 rings. You get what I'm saying? Like Lamont was saying. When Jordan fans bring up six rings, 6 finals, and you get what I'm saying?
But it is
Like,
you gotta put that in context. He won 11
That's
rings.
true.
Right, that's true. But you gotta put that in context. He won 11 rings in 13 years.
but okay, but every
With only 8
time.
teams in the
What?
league, though. It was only 8 teams.
Listen, we're not even gonna
But is that his fault?
we're not gonna disrespect Bill Russell. I'm not even trying to disrespect him.
But I'm
trying
just
to get my
saying
point
though,
across.
like, listen. But here's the thing about Bill Russell too. Y'all gotta figure real like you gotta do y'all research. Bill Russell won on every level.
Yep.
Bill Russell was a winner. He's a winner. He's
True
a
to King.
like when it.
Did y'all know he actually went to University of San Francisco and won national championship?
That's cool and everything, but I see people put Bill Russell as their number 1 or their number 2, and then you
could be
ask
number
them,
1.
why'd you have Bill Russell that high, right? And you be like, he got 11 rings. Then that's the argument. 11
No, it's
rings,
not.
you
But
can't
no,
beat
but
that.
nobody does that necessarily with Bill. Like, here's the thing. But people do that. People do that because of Michael Jordan 6-0. People do that a lot.
Jordan. Right.
But a lot of people that put Bill Russell as the GOAT, whatever, they have context on why Bill Russell say everything I said is the reason why people. A lot of people that put Bill Russell as a GOAT, everything I said is the reason why they put him as a GOAT. They have more context just as 11 rings. You know what I mean?
So the things that you were saying though was basically what he did for racial justice and off the court things. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about his play on the court.
Right, but here's the thing though. That could be a. Here's the thing though. When you focus on that's impressive. Where you can still focus on outside of the basketball, and then you coming back inside. Like he was how many times you can be an activist, a leader of black people as an activist, and still be dominant on the court at the same time.
Hey, y'all, look at CJ being thirsty, man. Look at this, man.
CJ, you ain't gonna win,
Is
boy.
that the burner?
You ain't gonna win.
example,
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna drop a question in the comments, and this is open to the panel too. If y'all know the answer to it, y'all can shout it out.
All right.
First person to drop the answer wins it. We're gonna keep it simple, just like that. So I'm just saying, be ready when I'm gonna let y'all know when I drop the question. So be ready to shout it out or type it in the comments if you're in the comments. Because
Here go an example though, right? Yeah, we say Ali the GOAT, and why people call Ali the GOAT?
Because all the things he went through, he was a fight. All the things he went through as a fighter.
Also the things he did in the ring. Ali fought out the greats. You get
Right, but
you understand though, but it's that pressure though.
All right, now listen. I was bringing that up because you got a lot of people be like, all right, Jordan the GOAT because he got 6 rings, 6 MVPs, and he never lost in the finals, right? But people say Ali the GOAT and Mayweather could never be the GOAT, but Mayweather never lost a fight.
Right. Ali.
But you got plenty of people say Mayweather not the GOAT though.
Mayweather was not a heavyweight fighter though.
Hold on, Mayweather. Hold on. You also, when you go into the GOAT thing, you also got to compare who they fought. Level of competition. Ali fighting
my point exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, hold on. Look at MJ's competition. It wasn't as tough.
That's why I brought it up. That's exactly why I brought it up.
Exactly.
That's exactly why I brought it up. Because look at the competition that MJ beat in the finals, and you look at the competition that Mayweather fought.
I can make that same
say
excuses. Look at the competition MJ went through in the East, and look at the competition LeBron went through in the East.
And you could say, look at the competition that Mayweather went through before he really turned into a pure defensive fighter.
Bro, you can't compare Mayweather and Ali's fucking resume, bro. Look at the fighters.
Hold on.
Not the most.
But that's
Hold on.
that's
I'm gonna say some facts. Let's get some facts about Mayweather. Mayweather fought more champions than any fighter of all time.
Right. Exactly.
He fought more champions.
But for the king, they always say Mayweather was not great because he always fought guys when they passed their prime.
That's not necessarily true. That's not even necessarily true. That's not necessarily true.
When they fought.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. So who
Mayweather
in here think? Hold on. Who in here think Mayweather better than Ali because he's 50-0?
I don't.
You can debate it. You can debate it.
Because
you can debate it.
Jordan. People say that with Jordan.
You can debate it.
But when they do it for any other sport, they.
I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it, man. Floyd Mayweather's up
Tom
there,
Brady's
man.
better than Joe
I look
Montana.
at
Joe Montana's 4-0.
I look at him
Brady
overall,
lost
not only his record, but also who he fought and how he fought. I don't just judge players off, he won this many or he never lost or like that. I judge him all around.
Right. And the same about LeBron James, like I said, I think Michael Jordan the GOAT, but let's be real, LeBron James, when it comes to the players that he wanted to get, now I'm not talking about this team, just the player.
But hey,
KD probably gonna be Jordan went up against Magic, so Magic's a top five like Magic, but besides like KD probably better than every player that Jordan went up in the finals besides Magic Johnson.
Yep.
MJ even said he couldn't do nothing with his own defense.
He struggled with it. Even though he averaged like 20, but he struggled. He complained about it.
Mostly going on with this new era. A lot of teams play zone defense majority of the time.
Hey, what time that fight start?
What fight?
Lomachenko fight. You already know we got to watch that.
Lomachenko and Lopez
probably at 11.
Lomachenko gonna trash that boy, man. I don't know why people anybody picking Lopez, man.
What day that is?
Who's in Lomachenko's class? How come he ain't fighting none of these top names?
He is.
Lopez. I don't know who Lopez is. But he won the best in division. He won the best in division.
Hey, Loma just trying to unify, bro.
These top fighters don't want to fight other top fighters in
it's politics, man. It's politics, man. Too much politics.
That's what I'm saying. Back in Ali's time, he was fighting the best fighters. Mayweather was not doing that shit.
That's not true. That's not true, dude. You can't say. Listen. I don't even like Floyd Mayweather at all. I don't even like defending Floyd Mayweather. But we can't sit here and just lie, yo. I can't.
He did not want to fight Pacquiao in his prime. That's the truth.
Pacquiao was on steroids. Pacquiao was on steroids. Yo, all right.
Pacquiao wasn't trying to take the test.
Pacquiao was on steroids, man.
Refusing to take a blood test.
Hey,
listen, I'm an iron.
Hey, you know what's funny? When it came to Pacquiao, right? When it came to fighting Pacquiao, Mayweather was like, "Oh, we got to do the test. I'm not fighting that man unless we do a test." But he wasn't doing that with nobody else.
Listen, okay.
He did that with
Hold on. He did that. Yo, you know why? You know Floyd Mayweather, the reason why there's the drug testing in combat sports is like that now, right?
All I know is when George Foreman was breaking jaws, knocking out Ken Norton and all them big other guys, Ali was like, you know what? I'm gonna fight him. That's when people
listen. That's what makes Muhammad Ali great. And there's nothing taken away from that. But everything about Floyd Mayweather is you can't take away from. He fought tough competition. You're not gonna act like Floyd Mayweather is like I don't even like
Mayweather beat an old Pacquiao.
Hold on. Spence fights Garcia tonight?
Nah, not
no. I wouldn't be on here tonight. I wouldn't be on here, Lamont.
Oh, I was about to say.
Lamont
said it in the chat. I was like, what?
Hey, who y'all got for that fight though? Spence and
I like Garcia. I ain't gonna lie.
You like Danny?
I'm be real. I got Spence. Spence is a better all-around boxer than Garcia, man.
I think Spence
dudes ain't beating Spence, bro.
Spence is all-around better boxer than Garcia. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Who the best fighter Garcia beating?
I ain't never seen somebody with hands that fast, man. That Garcia got fast
No,
hands.
listen. Spence is an all-around better boxer than Garcia, man.
Lamont, you're gonna be losing a lot of money tonight. You bet on
I'm going against the odds on that one, man. I'm talking about his hand speed is out
Listen,
of this world.
listen, but Lamont, you better not bet any money. Cause listen, Garcia, I'm being real.
Hold on, when is that fight? When is that fight?
Probably this year. Sometime this year or next year.
Lamont, you're gonna end up like Will, all your money gone.
Hey, but nah. Lamont, not
then he
even
tried to
tripping
play it
though.
off like he didn't lose money.
Hey,
Garcia got hate. Listen, Garcia got power. Listen, Garcia. Listen, Garcia got power in his hands, but Earl Spence is all around better. Earl Spence is all around better boxer, man.
Hey, then Spence almost lose to Sean Porter though.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. 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 If you go back, hold up. If you go back, watch that fight.
No,
it was an ugly fight. No, you gotta go back.
No, Porter could have. I don't know.
That man Porter. Hold on. Porter was wrestling out there, man. Porter was making it look ugly. No, it was not. Hold on. Porter wasn't even getting no clean. Porter didn't even get no clean punches in. He was just wrestling.
Right. I'm saying,
you go back
though.
That's how Porter fight, bro. All the time.
Man,
I'm just saying what that mean though.
He wasn't getting no clean punch. No, I'm saying he wasn't getting no clean. No, I'm saying he didn't get no clean punches. And if you really judge the fight,
bro.
If you really judge the fight, if you
get tested, bro.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm saying somebody who just said he almost lost the Porter. What that mean though?
He almost got beat.
Porter beat Danny Garcia. Porter beat Danny Garcia.
Let me get my point across. So I'm saying Lamont picking Danny Garcia is not crazy because Spence is not.
That is crazy. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad bet. I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not.
Don't fight the same against every fight.
That's true. Styles make fight, but I'm saying it's not a crazy bet.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad fight.
I'm trying to figure out why you said it.
I'm gonna tell you why it's a bad fight. Danny Garcia has not beat the top welterweights in his division. He lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Sean Porter. So that's a trend. And if you want to bet, listen,
hey, who does Spence really beat though? Who does Spence really beat?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who does Spence really beat?
Don't do that.
Fucking Kell Brook, bro. Kell Brook ain't
no bum. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Gennady
No, he's not. You talking about? Hold on. Oh, you talking about a dude? You talking about a same guy that jumped 2 weight classes to fight Triple G? Don't do that.
Yeah, and he got wrecked. He wasn't the same when he fought Spence.
Man, listen, Spurs. Kell Brook is not no bum. Kell Brook is not no bum.
Kell Brook is washed as fuck. He's scared to fight Amir Khan. Come on now.
Didn't he already fight? Earl Spence though?
Earl Spence trashed him.
Yeah, Spence beat Kell Brook. That's why I'm asking him who did Spence fight?
Don't do that.
Kell Brook is a bum.
First of all, a lot of people. Spence beat Sean Porter and Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia. Don't say he didn't fight nobody. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Spence almost lost to Danny.
Let's keep it real. Hold up. We're not gonna argue. Listen, Earl Spence been getting ducked for years too, though. Before he was getting ducked a lot.
What you mean he don't want to fight Crawford? What you mean he began ducked?
That's politics. No, that's politics, dude. That's politics. We can't say duck. That's politics.
I'm sorry, but he needs to fight Crawford.
He do. Hold on. I'm not saying he don't. But the reason why that fight happened because of politics. We're not gonna act like that's politics. You got Fox.
I'm telling you, Crawford gonna knock Spence out, bro.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You the whole lie. You the whole lie. I bet money on that. I bet money on that.
After that Sean Porter fight, bro, Spence is very beatable, bro.
Who would Terry Crawford fought? You gonna name and say who Terry Crawford? Who would Terry Crawford beat?
Hey, Crawford ain't beat nobody like that, but I'm gonna tell you this though.
Yo, get out of here! You easy yourself. You easy yourself, man.
Hey, but listen,
easy yourself.
They both not fighting nobody. That's what I'm saying.
That's not true. Earl Spence, everything you saying, right? Earl Spence beat more competition than Terrence Crawford has. Sean Porter.
That's not true.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Undisputed, bro.
Hold on.
Undisputed his weight class.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not taking away from that. But okay. But Marky Garcia is better than everybody on Terrence Crawford's resume. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that. It's Sean Porter. Marky Garcia and Sean Porter is better than anybody on Terrence Crawford's resume.
Bro, Mikey Garcia's not even a 148 pounder, bro. When he fought Spence. Come on, bro. That was not even an even fight.
It was an even fight. He was a welterweight champion, was he?
Mikey wasn't.
He
Mikey
was talking. He
Mikey
was
was
talking.
fighting.
He thought he could beat him, right? He was talking all this. He was talking all that stuff about Earl Spence and he couldn't box. And look what happened. He outboxed that man, embarrassed him.
Mikey is not even a 148 pounder. Come on.
Man, that man said he could outbox Earl Spence, and Earl Spence outclassed that boy.
He fought a little
Embarrassed
boy.
him.
You heard Mayweather say he'll fight Conor McGregor again.
I ain't nobody
Money,
want to see that
chasing
clown
check,
show, man.
chasing
Y'all ain't hear
check.
that shit?
Nobody
Chasing
want to
the
see that
check.
clown show, man. Spence
Chasing
will
the
win.
check.
Nah. I heard Pacquiao supposed to fight Mayweather. I mean McGregor.
Nobody.
Pacquiao.
I don't want to see that, man. Nobody want to see that clown
Yeah,
show,
nobody
man.
wants to see
Yeah, that's not even real
That's a
boxing.
Like
that's a
nobody. Like,
disrespect to the
I think it was
sport,
just
man.
crazy
like,
that
like
they
at
brought
the
that
first
shit back
time,
up.
right? The first time it was cool, but now no, like I didn't even like what. Where? How did I see that fight? I went
That's a
to
cash
somebody's crib. I went to somebody's crib and like paid like $5, but like nah, I'm not. I don't want to see that stuff again, man. That was a one time thing. Nah, I'm cool off that, man.
Yeah, he was talking to Shannon Sharp, and they brought that shit up, and he said he'll fight Joe again.
Yo, Skip Bayless, I was mad during that time too, because Skip Bayless really like was trying to make a case for Conor McGregor, yo. That was disgusting, yo. That man need to get banned on
Drew,
TV.
Skip Bayless don't like Mayweather, man. They get Skip Bayless.
He don't like it. He is biased. Yo, he's the most biased dude on TV, yo. Like he
Hold
don't
on.
even care.
I want to make sure CJ's in the chat before I drop the question, so he don't say he didn't get a fair shake. CJ, man, you got to come in the chat, man.
That man creeping. He on his wiki. He on his Google.
Man, he got everything ready to answer this question.
That man got 3 laptops. That man got his 2 phones and 3 laptops.
Look up, I'm in.
Where you see creeping.
Oh
He got
man,
his Obama phone. He got his iPhone.
oh man.
He like, man, listen, man, I'm
Right,
getting
man.
this.
I want everybody to be ready. I'm gonna drop it in a few minutes, though. I'm gonna give everybody ready to.
Hey, but yeah, I brought that up because that's the same thing people do with MJ, far as he never lost in the finals. But then you got you add context and you got excuses for when Mayweather never lost a fight.
Yep.
You gotta be
But
fair.
y'all do the same
You
thing with
gotta be
MJ and say who he beat.
right. You gotta be fair, Arn. You gotta
What
be
about
fair.
Wait, what did he ask? Go ahead, ask it again.
You gotta have the same energy when you say for Jordan. When you
First of
say
all, we
Jordan to
comparing
go.
boxing to basketball. Let's get
No,
that
but
straight.
no,
first of
no,
all.
but
That's
No,
true.
I'm
That's true.
comparing the sport.
that's
I'm not
true.
comparing the sport. I'm comparing the situation.
Okay, you comparing the situation. Okay, MJ beat people. What you mean? He ain't beat bums.
nobody didn't say that.
No,
but
his team
you
beat
I'm
get
other
saying that's
teams.
what I'm saying.
But
I'm
you
saying
saying
Floyd beat
Mayweather
bums.
beat a bunch of bums.
Yeah.
That's
That
not
could be
true.
said
That's
about
the
Jordan.
point.
that's not true though.
Right. That's
the
what I'm
thing.
saying. I'm comparing the situation, not the sport. I'm comparing the situation. Because I hear people doing that all the time. Oh, Mayweather ain't beat nobody, but he undefeated. And y'all say, oh, MJ undefeated. And you got people like, who he beat?
That's why Bill Russell got diminished, because they say he didn't beat nobody. That's exactly why they know he
Right.
looked great.
Right, and it's like they just discredit everybody Bill Russell went up against. Like Bill Russell,
And
like
what I'm
that's
saying,
like
and what
It's a
I'm saying,
lazy. The
it's
6-0 was a
lazy.
lazy.
Even though
Right.
he played Wilt, and they
Nate Thurman, he played against Nate Thurman, Bob Pettit, all people in the top 50
Hold
greatest
on,
players of all
he
time.
played against Wilt. He played against Wilt, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West.
Hey,
Still beat
it's
him.
Right.
really the only thing that you can use. It's really the only individual record that you can use to separate Jordan from everybody else. To say he's great. Like, this is why I always ask people who use 6-0, what made him great without the rings? Because if you can break it down like that, then I respect that opinion. But if you
Right.
just yelling 6-0, it don't mean nothing to me, because
Right.
you
Right.
other situations, it seemed flawed as fuck. Just like
Right.
how y'all just broke it down with Mayweather. It seemed flawed when you try to use it that way, because you don't even apply it across all sports. Across all
Right.
sports, you don't apply it that way. So
Right.
why apply it when it comes to Mike?
People
That-
say
Right.
Tom
Okay.
Brady's the greatest. He
Okay.
lost
hold
3
on,
Super Bowls.
hold on. To me, Mike play people. Mike beat
Nobody
com-
didn't say that.
Mike beat-
Nobody didn't say
Mike
that
beat
though.
good competition. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
You right though.
Exactly.
But here's the thing.
we was comparing Mayweather to Ali.
Yeah, but
Right?
people would say
But
Bill Russell played
but
great
iron though,
competition.
but iron though, but the facts
hold on.
iron though, but the facts of the matter is though, Floyd did beat more champions than Muhammad Ali. That's just a fact.
Exactly. That's boxing. You get what I'm saying? We can't say the same thing for basketball that Jordan beat more champions.
Okay, for
Nobody else was
LeBron,
winning in
listen.
Jordan's era. So you can't use that he beat more champions excuse in basketball.
Man, LeBron
Who
literally
those
is.
teams that was champions?
The
What
Pistons
happened?
were winning. The Celtics were winning.
In Jordan's era,
Exactly.
nobody was winning. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Jordan was
And
playing.
Wow,
MJ
when he only won 6 chips.
in MJ's era from
That's
91 when he started winning.
Oh, what you mean as error? No, no, y'all
The
got cut
Rockets
the
won
shit.
when
Y'all
he
got.
came back.
what
Hey,
is
yo, y'all
average?
got.
Just the 6 years or his whole
Nah,
career?
y'all
When he
getting
came
No,
back,
straight.
not
Y'all
his
got.
whole
back to
career.
back.
I'm talking about his era, the era that he dominated in, the 90s. When he started winning onto maybe the Houston one time he lost to the Magic. He wasn't really losing. He never lost.
Man, y'all can't.
That's what
Y'all
I'm saying.
can't.
You can't use
Y'all
that
gotta
Been
stop.
moving the
But
goalposts
y'all
forever.
gotta stop acting like them other years didn't happen though, man. Y'all
No,
got. That's
bro,
what
you're
I'm
not
saying.
getting
You
what I'm
know,
getting across. You was using that how many champions Floyd beat or whatever, and I said you can't say the same about basketball. Somebody said, "Oh, the Celtics or whatever," and I'm saying MJ's era when he started winning in '91, he didn't really lose. That's what I'm trying to say. So how's he gonna beat champions when nobody was winning in this era?
what?
How
All
was
right, hey,
That's
how was
because
hey,
you only counting the years that he won. You're not counting his overall career. Like when
bro?
y'all
That's why I
bring
said
up
his era. I'm not
LeBron, y'all
talking
talk
about.
about listen,
Y'all talk,
when y'all to bring up LeBron, y'all talk about all his finals losses. And one of his final losses came in 2007, and he ain't go on that little streak until 2000. What was that? 10?
yeah, 2011.
We
Right.
He'll fellow black. He'll fellow black for these above.
But y'all bring all that up, but y'all don't do the same shit with MJ. Y'all just make it
oh,
like,
hold on.
oh,
Look
only
what
6 years counted.
Yeah, Jordan had a lot of failings in his career.
yeah,
That doesn't
everybody
make him
fell,
not the
and
GOAT.
right,
But
And
everybody
that man,
failed in the
and he
beginning.
took,
That's why I
and that man retired,
specifically.
and he retired like twice, man. He
Hey,
retired twice.
that's why I specifically said in his prime, in his era. You get what I'm saying? We could talk about his whole career. His whole career, so you put it up against LeBron. LeBron got the better career. Yes, that's the truth.
Yeah,
I'm
he was in his
surprised you
prime
said
before
that.
he started
hold
winning.
on. But hey, Iron Bite, I got a few players in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I place career ahead of being a better player.
Right, you
See,
could do that. So
so
because that's subjective. You get what I'm
so
saying?
because of having a better career is what it's all about. It's not about like Kobe individually is probably a better player than let's say Kareem, but I got Kareem ahead of Kobe
Right.
based on career. So
Right.
I mean, if I apply the career concept, then LeBron gonna have to blow past a lot of people
He is.
at the end of the day because he's gonna have a 20, 30, 20, 22, 23-year
Right.
career that's been ridiculous. That
Yeah,
it can't be compared to none. So
when Bronny, he gonna play when
Exactly.
Bronny. He
Over
gonna play when
80%
Bronny
of his
come in the
career
league.
was in the
Hey,
finals.
hey, that's why I say LeBron's career is better than MJ's, right? But when you go talking about the GOAT, you subjective to your criteria. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Like the better talent to me, the better peak is MJ. You get what I'm saying?
I think Jordan had definitely the better peak.
Yes.
But when LeBron peaked, he's had a longer peak than Jordan's. His peak has stayed consistent longer than Mike's.
And anybody,
That's why
he
I
got
was
his peak
asking,
longer
do
than that.
people judge people off all around the overall, or do you just judge off certain
Off
parts?
of prime. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I think MJ's my GOAT, but when it comes to the argument, we all know LeBron had the better career. He got the longevity. You know
Hey,
what
some
I'm saying?
people say MJ had the better career, but you know, it is what it is. I think
You could argue that, but then when
that's
people
true.
argue that, they go with the rings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not even that though. I mean, people, if you want to be 10 scoring titles in 15 years is insane.
Yeah, that is insane. You
Yeah,
got
it was actually an 11-year span when he did that. 10 and
That's
11.
insane. That's insane.
Right.
Yeah, it is. And
10
that's why when
scoring
I'm
title.
judging players, I judge them overall, and I also judge competition.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you
then
compare,
it's real hard to compare errors because it's different rules and different things that come into play when you compare person error. Like I just brought up the zone defense. Like MJ ain't had to deal with that his whole career. You got other players who had to deal with the zone defense their whole career.
Right.
Hey, we can make that
And
same
even
argument.
MJ said he couldn't do nothing with the zone defense.
Hey, but that argument is so flawed. You know why? Because you could also argue that MJ could have done what LeBron is doing now in this era because the paint the paint is so sweet. You get what I'm saying? The spacing. There's no big man really in the paint. So you can't really use that zone argument against them because we could do the same thing for LeBron.
Yeah, I think Jordan would
you
have.
can because
Jordan
that's
is
what
right.
I'm saying. If you could do that, you could say, well, LeBron probably would have had a better, even better career if he ain't had to deal with his own defense.
Hey, but that's not necessarily true.
That's why that turns into woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Right. I think Jordan would have done right. I think Jordan would have done good on his own. And I also think LeBron would have been
He
fine
actually
without
did
his
okay
own.
on his own in the Wizards. He actually did
At
okay.
40 years old.
Just in
that
my
man was
opinion,
that man was averaging 20 or 40, complaining about his
He
own.
ain't do great, but he did okay for him to be right there in that age.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. Hey, I got a question for y'all. If y'all put 40-year-old Jordan on that 2011 Heat, you think they would have beat the Mavericks?
No.
No.
No. He was too old. He was too old. Nah, that Jordan ain't, man. Jordan was trying to own the team, man. That Jordan,
Hey, y'all saying Jordan couldn't like put up 20?
I'm not saying. Listen, man.
He was not very efficient during those times.
Yeah, he wasn't. He
was
wasn't.
chucking up shots too.
That man, and he probably got hurt, man. That motherfucker tore something, man. Try to go all out, man.
So hold on. So
he don't win that.
So what did Jordan shoot?
He would average like 20 a game. He would. No, I ain't gonna. Well, I can't. It depends how that man been feeling though. I ain't gonna lie, cause that Wizard run, like if somebody would have pissed him off or something, maybe. Like if somebody said something to him, maybe.
Oh man,
maybe
to give Jordan his respect at that age, he probably would have made the playoffs if it wasn't due to injury, and that team was some shit.
They could have made a playoff if he wasn't hurt though.
And that's one thing, bro. I rarely see LeBron fans give MJ his credit. Y'all, I just gave Jordan, I mean LeBron credit saying he got the better career. I never see LeBron fans go out their way and say something positive.
CJ gives Jordan credit all the time.
All right, man. Y'all ready for this question, man?
What's the question?
All right, man. We're about to drop this question. I'm gonna read it off as soon as I drop it.
Get Google ready, y'all. Come on now.
And so this is actually a question about the channel. See, this is gonna test if y'all really be watching videos. See, so
I knew it was gonna be something like this though.
So if you ain't been watching videos, you might not get it. See what I'm saying? Hold on, but you never know. I mean, you might have time to go find the answer real quick.
But you got to think, some of us are new subscribers, bro. Some of us are new subscribers, bro.
That's okay. Hey, hold on. I don't think this is a question that somebody's gonna be able to answer really quick. That's the thing. So I think everybody's gonna have time to go research it if you don't know already. And the only person I think might be ready is CJ because he probably got 4 Google screens up right now. Trying to find any way to get it. So
he got all types of videos playing already.
I'm gonna drop it in. Are y'all all looking at the comments?
Yeah.
I'm about to drop it in the comments. Right, CJ, you ready, man? Because I don't want you acting like you ain't get a fair shake at this, man. I'm dropping it right now, man.
What is the name of my girlfriend in my reaction videos on the channel?
Oh, bro, I remember this.
He got it. Yo, he was quick. Yo, he got fast fans, man.
Responded immediately.
Yo, I was about to say it too. I wasn't even done reading.
No way.
Yo,
who knew the answer? Who said Mary? No, that's not Mary. Allison. Oh, they just saying stuff.
They said Anna.
Yeah, that's funny.
He said Allison.
That's funny. He said.
Hold on, Jeremy Washington. Hold on, Jeremy Washington. I did a reaction video with it. I do all my reactions with it. So, somebody already said it. Aaron Garnett, you got the right answer, but you too late.
Yeah, that man was quick. I ain't gonna hold you, Lamar. I about to say it.
Lamar, you gotta watch out for him, bro. He might know in person, bro.
What
that fast? Ooh, God damn.
Aaron, I know Aaron Garnett be watching the video.
That man, I said Trent Collins. Trent Collins got it.
Hold on, I don't see it on my screen no more. Who had it first?
Trey
Trey
Collins.
Yeah,
Collins.
Trey Collins.
Trenton Collins. Yeah.
Trenton.
Hold on, I gotta look him up in my subscribers now. Hold on.
Yo, he
Yeah, he
was
answered that shit immediately.
Hey,
That motherfucker.
CJ,
yo.
don't be mad, man. Like,
Hold
just
on. Yo,
put
somebody in the comment section said Anna.
CJ, you late, man.
Yo.
CJ probably
Trent Collins answered that shit immediately, yo.
spot him, got it. Spot him, had it. Y'all got it right, but y'all late, man. Somebody else hit.
Yo, let me find out that was Lamont's burner account that said
Hey,
Brooke.
he said Shanita. I know. I went nah. I want to give it away, man. Hold on, somebody got an echo. Who got that echo? Somebody got a crazy echo.
His name is Luke.
Jeremy Washington got it right.
Yeah, Luke, you got echo, Luke.
Hey, somebody spell the name for me because I can't see it on my screen. It already even went away.
Hold up. I'm about to put it in the
Is it
private.
Trent Collins?
Let me see. I'm trying to put it in the comments.
Yeah, somebody already put it in the Trenton Collins. Aaron Garnett.
It's up on the screen.
Yo, that man, I ain't even see him since he danced for joy right now.
Oh,
that
yeah,
man
he right on the
celebrating.
screen, Lamont. He the one that said Spence went easy.
He up on the screen.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah. Yo, that man dancing for glory right now, man. He's like, yeah.
Yo, that was
that
too
man,
fast.
Trent, put your email in the chat or come into the hit the link. Come into the chat.
Yo, that man did a whole victory lap.
Hold on.
Damn, he was fast, bro. I had no shot.
Let me drop the link. Hold on.
My man did a victory lap.
CJ mad as hell. Boy was waiting all day for that.
That's your girl for real? Yo, that man trying to make excuse. I ain't gonna tell that man what his girlfriend or not, man.
That's what hey, she said it in the video. That's how I know you wasn't watching, CJ. You just had to do some quick research and you ain't know.
I was on my other phone. I was looking.
I low key about to say, I was thinking about, oh man.
I don't know. I thought y'all been watching the reaction videos, man. I was thinking because I haven't done one in a while, so I was like, man.
Some reason I said about to say Bailey for some reason. I was like Bailey. I was about to name someone with B's.
I was about to say Laura Ingram.
Oh, yo.
But yeah, bro, them reports that
got
hurt
said.
other players.
Got him said them ads. He said he went to the video.
Yo, ass.
Hey,
I got YouTube Premium. I don't got no problem.
If you wasn't
loyal,
loyal,
pay for that bullshit. I'm True the King.
I got it. Come with Google Play. It come with Google Play too, though. It come with my YouTube Music.
You cut out all the ads.
At least the loyal subscriber won that joint though.
Hold on, what?
He knew that of the dome.
I'm gonna tell him to hit the link.
Or he said that fast like he was Family Feud from the button.
I want to know how he got it so fast. Hold on, hit the link. Trent, come in the chat, man. Hit that link.
That man had to have a computer or something, yo. He typed
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do y'all think it was fair? Because sometimes the question will pop up before, like if I put a message in the chat, some people will see it before others, depending on
that's tricky though. That is,
you know what
tricky.
I'm saying?
It's tricky, but I gotta give it to. He had his way.
Hold on. I need to do a vote, man. Should I do best out of 3 questions? Because I don't know, man. Because what all I'm saying is I want to make sure it's fair for everybody. Because when
that man won, yo.
You won.
That man won.
Yeah, he won.
Fair and square, bro. That man won, yo.
Hey, you know why he get credit, Lamont? I don't think he Googled that joint. He got it.
He knew it. He knew it. He knew it
immediately.
He knew it was going to
sink that shit up there. His shit came right behind it.
I didn't even get to read the question. I think True the King was halfway through the question, and I saw Brooke. I was like, oh shit.
But y'all want to know something crazy? I already pre-ordered my PS5.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It wouldn't hurt to have another one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't like.
Yeah, I pre-ordered my shit. I'm still mad about that Marvel's Avengers game.
Hey, but like, hey, True to King, I still wanna like tell me why. You know what I'm saying? Educate me. Why is Bill Russell like that great? You get me? Why is he number 3 on your list?
Because of everything he been through, the pressure.
And I want you to keep it on the court.
What you mean? Keep it on the hold on. We can't necessarily.
When we
Okay,
judging
you gonna
players,
keep.
we don't bring LeBron. We don't bring the
But
social
we are. But
justice
I'm here's the thing though. But here's the thing. It's hard for me to necessarily do that because Bill Russell played in different times where it's like he was like the pressure. Like okay, the media like they was still putting Bob Cousy over Bill Russell. They was
The
disrespecting
racist
like
time too.
exactly the race. Like he was the pressure of him of being a black athlete. Period in sports.
Okay. So him
To achieve greatness in
okay,
a
so
sense. You know what I mean?
him being
He was
great.
the first. He was the first ever black NBA superstar. You know what I mean? Before that, it was just the white. It was the white players. The white
Okay,
players
so
was the superstars of the league.
okay, so you have him that high, not just based on his game, but what he did.
I mean,
off the
no,
court.
but it's not. It's but here's the thing too. It's skill too. I'm not say that. But but every time I mention his skill, people would mention, he wasn't a great scorer, or he shoot 40% from the field, whatever the case may be. But if you really look at his,
really for the
right,
King, if they were counting, if they were counting blocks back in the day, he probably
exactly.
number 1 all time.
They got MVPs too.
But here's the thing, though. Bill Russell is number 1 in defensive win shares, and he played 13 seasons. Tim Duncan is number 2, and he played almost 20.
Defensive Player of the Year back then.
Right,
They didn't
but
have
he
that
still
award.
right. But here's the thing: people trying to say, he played with all these Hall of Famers, but you don't. You're number 1 in defensive win shares, and you only played 13 seasons. Where Tim Duncan is number 2, and he played almost 20.
True. Listen though, when you bring up that win share thing, people could go on that route and say, who did he have on his team to help him with it? You know
how
player winning games.
But you know what defensive win shares means, though, right? That's not just a regular.
You talking about defensive? I thought you said.
I said defensive. I'm saying his defensive win shares. His defensive win shares. He leads the league in history in defensive win shares. Period. But he got like 133. Tim Duncan's second. He got like 105 or something like that. Or something like that.
Look, this man loyal, man. Look at this. Hold on.
Billy Russell champion.
No, right here. No.
Sorry, Lamont. I was at work in a meat packing factory. I'm listening on the phone. I had to run in the bathroom when you said you was about
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Yo, you heard renegade crackhead ass.
What he say?
Billy Russell.
Billy Russell clamping MJ.
Oh man, he always. Why you call him Billy Russell? Hey, salute Trenton.
Like 80% of his career in the finals.
Hey, I know you were there last night when your boy Dredder said LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Hey, they was trolling all day. They've been trolling over there for a minute. Whoever's been going over there, was that Dredd? Who's that Dredd guy or whoever that is?
Yeah, Dredd.
They've been acting fool lately, man.
But you know what? You know what's funny? When H Money dumbass be on there.
Oh, I be dying laughing. I want him to come back over here, man.
He be going crazy.
Man, he be having me dying.
They be trying to ban him and stuff, bro. I be banning him on that channel. They always trying to hide that dude. I'm like, yo, he funny.
I don't see the point, man. I don't see the point in banning people because everybody brings something, whether it's comedic value,
that's
whether it's trolling.
But
I don't care.
I'm a mod and I be in the comment section, right? Somebody would disagree with somebody and they be getting banned. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that too. I ain't gonna say names. I'm not gonna say names, but people know they know who we are.
Put them out there.
They know we are.
Nah, don't do it over here.
No,
I bring no drama.
I know where you're going.
I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Disagree, you going in timeout.
Hold on. If you're a mod, you see who bans people. So
I see.
I don't never ban nobody, bro.
I've been a mod. Listen. I've been a mod. I've been a mod. Listen. I've been a mod for Ticket Channel for like a couple years now, man. I see. Listen. Like that's what I'm. Right, that's what I'm saying though. Like people, like I see a lot of stuff, man.
You got like that permanent ban hammer over there.
You going straight to timeout.
I see a lot of. I
Niggas
see
be
a
catching blocks left and right. I be
like
like,
I be seeing. I got timed up before. You know what I mean? I got timed up before, man.
By the person who will be time out. A lot of people
I
he
don't
ain't
mind.
talk
Hey,
to.
like I don't mind
ticket,
timeouts.
ticket
I
time
got
yo.
timed out for saying Kobe played Robin to Shaq.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all
Batman.
right now, man. If I get in my feelings that much, I gotta ban somebody. Y'all need to flame me.
Yeah, hey, I
y'all
don't.
need all just
Hey,
come
but
here
listen
flaming
though,
shit at
ticket
me.
don't ban nobody like that though. It's not even ticket.
Yeah,
Ticket
no,
don't
Not
ban.
a ticket. It
No,
don't
it
even be
don't.
ticket. Ticket will time you out, but like he will like you go like for like whatever, but he don't ban people, he don't block
Yeah,
you.
ticket will not ban you unless you say some
Damn,
stupid
why
dumb
everybody
shit. Like
saying
you
they
trying to come.
blocked over there? What's going on,
Bro,
man?
it's the mods that block people. It's not even
Yeah,
ticket.
it's not even ticket. That's why all you have to do is talk to ticket so yo, what's the problem? He gonna unblock you.
Nah,
He
I
do
got
that
Hey,
multiple, he
blocked
do
for
that multiple
stating
times.
fact.
It's like
only way I see a nigga
I,
only way I see ticket banning a nigga if they disrespect Kobe. That's the only time I see ticket banning somebody.
yeah,
I
that
got
Yeah,
blocked
yeah,
before for stating a fact.
ticket
yeah.
only ban you if you attack him personally. Like you can't do that shit.
Nah,
You get what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga he feed off that shit, man.
I
I
said
think ticket feed off that shit.
Kobe was a sidekick for his first 3 rings, and Shaq was Batman. They got blocked. And it was
Hey,
actually a
listen
fact.
though. Hey, but listen
That's
though.
a fact.
You probably got blocked by a Kobe fan. You get what I'm saying? Some
No, I
people.
got blocked
Nah,
by him.
man. Now it shows up. It tell you who blocked you, whatever.
Man, we
It's
had an
crazy.
argument
I
and
don't know.
everything.
Oh man, everybody.
Lamar, I even told you about this shit. We had an
Yeah.
argument and all that shit in the comment section.
Oh man,
Word.
hold on.
Hey,
If I knew how to unblock
to the
people, I
king.
would. I don't even know how to block people. I ain't
But
gonna
to
lie.
the king. How many times you seen somebody get an argument about LeBron James get banned in comment section?
Man, too many. Hey, I'll be a
Hold on.
millionaire.
We're gonna do this right here, CJ. We're gonna come in here, CJ. We're gonna come in here. This is how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do another PS5 giveaway just for CJ. If you got to debate True the King, the debate champion on this channel about something, and you got to win. That's the only way. You win the debate.
Listen.
We have another giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Hey,
Hold on. But True the King, if he win the debate, he get another $50. So CJ is riding on you if you really want to take the challenge.
Hey,
Hold on,
man.
Lamar. I want to
Come on,
debate True the
CJ.
King.
You know you want that
F1F,
PS5.
F1F. Listen, I'm the F1F champion,
I want to
man.
debate. I want to debate True the King for PS5. Come on.
No. No, hold on. CJ is debating to open the giveaway up again. It ain't even no guarantee he'll win the next giveaway. But the only way he opened it up, he got to debate the
I ain't gonna hold you, CJ. You might as well not even.
Okay,
Never
CJ
mind.
gonna
You might as well never mind, CJ.
CJ, if you win, you don't get the PS5. No, you opened another giveaway up for everybody.
Yeah.
Listen, CJ. Right, CJ don't want that work, man. CJ don't want no problems.
He's selfish. He don't want to open the giveaway up to everybody.
He said, what do you say? F. What do you say? He didn't say that.
CJ, that's easy work, bro. Come do it.
Don't do that. Listen, yo. Y'all people be trying to listen, man. I'm True the King for a reason, though, man.
Somebody say
Like
you got
I don't
cooked by
my name.
Pause.
That's a lie. That's y'all some trolls, man. Y'all some trolls.
I'm gonna drop the link again.
It said Horse took your money, son.
Like I went up. Listen, man. I went up against the best of best, man. I go on the road a lot.
True the King, you lying because you can't even win a debate. You can't even win a debate against me on Bill Russell.
That's not true, man. That's not even true.
And that's your man's.
That's
CJ,
not even
man.
true.
Hit the link, CJ.
That's not even true. But listen, man, I'm really like probably one of the best debaters on YouTube right now when it comes to sports debates, man. I may have to
the link is right there. I just dropped the link, y'all. CJ, hit that.
CJ, come cook him, please, bro. We need that PS5.
CJ not gonna call. CJ not gonna do that, man.
Fuck!
CJ ain't gonna do that.
Come on,
CJ
man.
gonna
Hey, congrats to the brother though. No hate though. You deserve it, bro. No hate, bro. What's up? Congrats to the brother, man.
Renegade, jump in here, bro.
Congrats to the nigga, bro.
Oh man.
Hey, CJ, man. Listen, man. You don't gotta debate if you don't want to, man. I understand. Like it's a lot of pressure.
Hey, what's the debate gonna be about, Lamar?
I don't know.
I don't even know what y'all disagree on, but we got to figure something out.
Yeah. Me and True the King always agree on something. So.
All right.
We gotta figure something out. We don't gotta be today. We gotta figure something out.
But CJ, this opens it up for everybody. It's just another giveaway.
CJ, cook him.
CJ, I'm really doing you a favor because for this one, I'm really gonna have to come out of my pocket for the third one. The other ones was sponsored. I gotta come out of my pocket for this one, so I'm really doing you a favor.
Oh, okay.
So you want another chance? You got to win the debate.
Hey, CJ, let me know if you need some research done. I
Do I
got
gotta
you.
do that?
Hold on,
Can
what'd you say?
Iron Body do that? Can Iron Body do that though?
You want Iron Bite to debate for you?
Oh,
You want Iron to debate for you?
oh,
Nah,
come on,
nah. What's
CJ.
the
You can't
debate
go
gonna
out
be
like
about though? What's the
you
debate
can't. You
about though? That's
can't
what
go
I'm
out
saying.
like that, CJ.
Cause me and Shooter King, we always agree. You know what I'm saying? Me and Shooter King never, had no disagreement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really don't know.
Who's your top 10 favorite players of all time?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I got Kareem, I got MJ, I got Bron, I got Magic, I got Wilt. That's 5. I got Kobe, number 6. I got Larry Bird, number 7. I got Tim. No. I got Tim Duncan, number 6. I got Kobe, number 7. I got I'll put Shaq in there, number 8. Number 8. Uh, uh, I'll put in. I'll put somebody like Oscar
Nah,
Robertson
hold on.
or something like that.
Hey, TJ, hold on. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna make it easy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
make it
run
easy for me.
run off some trivia questions. You got to turn on your camera so I can see you not using Google.
I'm straight, homie. I'm good, man. Like,
Nah. You gotta look at his eyes.
I ain't doing nothing though.
Look at his eyes. No,
I ain't doing nothing though, homie. I ain't doing nothing.
CJ, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes keep drifting
I
off
ain't
to the
doing nothing
side.
though.
Hoodie
CJ. I'm just on my phone, homie. I'm just on my phone.
Hold on. No, CJ. Your camera's on the. You got to be staring dead in the camera the whole time. If your eyes leave the camera, you fail.
Run it up. Let me see. Run it up.
Hold on. Show your hands, man. Show your hands. Matter of fact, yeah, okay. Keep them like that. Hold on.
Run it up.
Hold on. You got to get 2 of these questions right. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you got to get 2 of these questions right. And you got to show your hands, CJ. Put your phone down.
Yeah, I'm saying, run it up, homie. Run it up, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me pull these questions up. Hold on. All right, man. CJ, man, show your hands, man. God damn.
Nah, I'm straight up. You dropped that shit? You dropped that shit, homie?
No, I'm asking you the questions I'm gonna ask you out loud.
Go ahead. If
Show your hands, CJ.
If I don't get it right, it is what it is, though. But
no,
go ahead, though. Go ahead.
CJ, show you. All right, yeah. Keep them just like that. Yeah, that's cool right there.
All right, let go.
All right. Steve Nash was traded to which team in 1998?
The Phoenix Suns.
That's wrong. That's incorrect.
He was traded to the Mavericks, bro.
Damn.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Here's some current. All right, that one might be too hard for you. I ain't gonna give you that one. Hold on.
Ask me something current, homie.
All right. Nah. You got to be a basketball savant.
Yeah,
right,
look.
Who was the number 1 draft? Who was the number 1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft? Chat, quit cheating.
Come on, CJ.
Marco, folks. Oh, hold on. Don't say nothing.
Quit looking at the chat, man. You already got it wrong, man.
I'm not looking at the chat. Real talk. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. 2018 NBA draft, right?
Hey, tell him. Can I tell him the?
No, don't say no. Don't say no. 2018 NBA draft, right?
Yeah, you get a call a friend on this one. Who call a friend, man?
Iron Bite, you know that shit.
Hey, can I give him a clue or should I tell him?
Man, you can tell him. You'll call a friend. He need a helpline right now, man. He get a lifeline.
Oh, okay. The number 1 pick 2018 was DeAndre Ayton.
Thank you. That's correct, man. This one right here, I'm gonna make you think, and I'm gonna give you Hold on. I'm gonna give you help. But your help is gonna be Renegade, and he got to turn his camera on to do the help. We know he crazy, so
Let's run it up, nigga. Run it up.
the question is, Renegade, man, you ready to help him? He in the darkness too. I can't see shit. Hold on. Here's the question. Hold on. Y'all got 10 seconds to answer.
Run it up, bro.
And no, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 8 seconds to answer. Who scored the most points against Michael Jordan in the NBA game? And what year?
Oh, I know this one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, Muhammad. Is
One.
it Muhammad Abdul Rauf?
No, that's the worst answer you could have.
Ask me, come on, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. Come on, bro.
That's an MJ question. You got to know that, man.
Come on, man. Hey, Renegade, help your boy out, bro. For
Too late
everybody.
now. 10 seconds run off, man.
Hey, CJ, why don't you just debate True the King, bro? That's
Yeah, you
easy.
should have.
Lamont.
True the King. They say you sweet over there for the debate.
You know what's crazy? Nobody ever listen, man. I'm undefeated. Listen, the chat, the link. Listen, you know what's crazy though? The links be in the chat everywhere I go, and nobody be trying to call me out, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man.
What up? What up? To Lulu Sports. I know you know the answer.
What is LeBron Smith?
No, it was Dominique Wilkins. Gave Jordan 57.
Damn. 57.
This dude said Vernon Maxwell. Wow.
Oh snap! But word, man. Listen, man. If I'm hold on, y'all they be really talking crazy in the chat though.
Damn, I'll give you that though. You tough on that one, bro. You tough one. I know why you doing that, Lamar, because it's coming out your pocket, huh?
Nah, I'm just saying, man.
Ain't nothing easy.
I tried it. Hold on,
You been saying
TJ.
all.
Look, there's no more pre-orders left. It's gonna cost me at least $1,000 to get another pre-order.
Damn.
At least. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make it hard. What you mean?
That's a rack, man.
Man.
I understand, man. I understand, but it is what it is, though, bro. Congrats to y'all. That
The
one.
question
though.
was-
Hate, though.
The last question?
It ain't no hate over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I had to make a run right. I had to do something in the back right quick.
No,
What
I asked
the question was?
The last question was who scored the most points against Michael Jordan in the NBA game?
He knew what that. So what's that? And you know what it was?
Nah, he didn't know. He said, what did he say? He said Muhammad Abdul Rauf.
Hey, Lamont, let Renegade debate True the King.
No.
On what?
No, oh man.
On MJ, on Jordan nights.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Jordan
I didn't
nights,
birth
man.
that, bro. Don't do it to yourself, bro.
No, we
I didn't
Oh,
birth that,
man.
bro. Don't do it. I'm the Jordan Knight Slayer.
Oh man.
Jordan Knight Slayer.
Hey, hold on. Did y'all
That's what
see
I do.
Myron put somebody in timeout earlier today? He put somebody on timeout. He was like, "Stay on timeout while I go take this goat shower." And I'll be right.
Yo, Mario, the funny LeBron James fan, dog.
Hey, Lamar, come up with something different, bro.
Yo, Mario entertaining, yo. I don't.
Man.
He be really hot. He be really hot, Mario. Though. I'll
Yo,
be crying.
one time he was leaving Ticket John. He was like, "All right, bye. I'm about
Ticket
to
be
go."
laughing at yo. Ticket be laughing at John too though. Ticket know he be laughing at
True the
John.
King,
though.
he was like, "All right,
Hey,
I'm going. I'm
Lamar,
about to
come
go
up with
have
something
goat sex."
different, bro.
Hold on. What'd you say, CJ?
Man, come on with something different, homie.
Man, CJ, man, come on. I'm
He
trying.
gave you an opportunity. He said,
tried.
"Battle True the King. Argue the nigga."
But what's the debate about, though?
Hey, Myron still made me laugh when he said goat burger.
Okay, CJ. Who's the better player, James Harden or Manu Ginobili?
Oh,
James Harden.
Okay, there we go, right there.
That's the debate.
Oh man.
CJ, now hold on. CJ, since you the challenger, you get a minute and a half to explain why James Harden is better than Manu Ginobili.
Okay, check this out. This how James Harden better than Manu Ginobili. Me, I feel like if you put Manu Ginobili on the Houston Rockets team, that took the Warriors to 7 games. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they go 7 games. James Harden is arguably the one of the best scorers in today's NBA. He obviously a better scorer than Manu Ginobili. Free throw percentage, efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Passing. You know what I'm saying? I get that to James Harden on that one. Most skillful player, I'll give it out to James Harden too. When it comes to defense, you know what I'm saying? I think there's no different because both players never made no defensive teams. I think James Harden is an alpha. You know, James Harden can play off the ball just like Manu can. James Harden is the MVP of the league. Manu Ginobili was never an MVP. James Harden is an 8-time All-Star. Manu Ginobili is a 2-time All-Star. So, and to me, if I want to start a team, I'm picking James Harden because I feel like he could do more in terms of he could carry teams, and I feel like Manu Ginobili was never a guy that could be an alpha on a team and take the team to another level. That's why I think he's better. That's my opinion, dog.
All right, that ain't too bad actually. Hold on, True the King, what you got, man?
Man, that man just looked off Basketball Reference.
Oh, now I'm right here.
Nah, I'm just saying that's what it sounded like. You looked on Basketball Reference and just look at accolades and like whatever. But all that being said, that don't mean nothing, man. Listen, I killed the dude yesterday, and I don't know why y'all keep disrespecting Manu Ginobili. People say that Manu Ginobili couldn't do the same thing on the Rockets. I beg to differ. First of all, you lied saying that James Harden can do the same thing Manu Ginobili can. That's a lie. James Harden is not a good off-ball player, and that's shown.
Hold on.
Hold on. You can't cut me off. I let you talk. Your time was up. You done, son.
Go ahead.
But like I said, James Harden is not a good off-ball player, so he wouldn't even fit in that Spurs system. And like I said before, you could say, well, Ginobili wasn't the 8-time All-Star or the MVP or all this stuff like the case may be, but James Harden would literally be in that third guy like Manu Ginobili was. So what's come on, that don't make any sense. And then you say, Manu Ginobili couldn't lead a team to win whatever, but he led the Argentina team to beat the 04 USA team. And you know what crazy thing about that 04 USA team too? People forgot who was on that team. His own teammate, Tim Duncan. That was the captain. That was the captain of that team. Had AI, LeBron James, D Wade, a bunch of other the best players in the NBA, and he beat that team. And also, he's a better defender. Even though they both was never on the all defensive team, whatever, he's still a better defender. Okay. You look, the eye test shows that he is a better passer. He's he's clutch. He's more clutch than James Harden. There's no denying that. James Harden is they even compared James Harden to Manu Ginobili. That's how great Manu Ginobili is.
Can I ask a question?
So that being like James Harden known as being a choker, for one. So if you put Manu Ginobili on the Rockets team, they would do the same. They would do exactly the same or even better.
I disagree with that.
So you saying, if you put James Harden on the Rockets, no, James Harden have been the same. He have been a 6 man his whole career if he was on Spurs. So you can't necessarily say that.
That's the time, True the King. Hey, we
Lamar,
both heard.
Chime in.
It's raps, man. Because again, we can't help CJ out. He by himself. Like again, I think James Harden is a better player, but it's on CJ to make the case right here. So I need everybody to vote on if he made the chat. Y'all need to tell me if CJ made the case over True the King, man. And then we're gonna ask the panel, man. We're gonna start with matter of fact, we're gonna start with MLE. Who had the better argument?
No, I wasn't even. I just came back in the chat. I wasn't even in the chat.
Renegade, who had the better argument?
I think Renegade left. No,
he's right there. He got his camera on. Oh, I gotta add him. Oh, my bad. There he is. Renegade, who had the better argument?
CJ. Come on, CJ.
Oh, the chat is going crazy for CJ. Hebrew, who had the better argument?
I felt like it was a debate really towards NBA and what they did in the NBA, and I feel like that Argentina point was kind of non-existent when you compare it to pressure that they had in the playoffs, the NBA playoffs, of being the man. So I gotta go with CJ on this one, bro.
All right, Lou, the writer, sports man, who won it?
Really, I go to
Huh?
I go.
Are you eating?
Hey, I'm
Eating something, yo.
What happened?
Eating a goat burger.
Yeah, go burger.
Oh, we're gonna let him finish his food, man. Iron Bite, who won that?
First of all, True the King, leading Argentina, right? In a few games, it's not playing 82 games in the NBA.
Answer this question though.
And hold on. It's my turn to talk, bro. And second of all, when James Harden was with OKC in the crunch time, he was on the floor with KD and Russell Westbrook. So yes, he could play off ball.
That's not. That wasn't true though.
I'll go with CJ.
Mike Butter, who won that one?
Shit, Manu was never an all-star. I'm gonna have to go with CJ.
That's another lie. That's another lie though. Y'all can't be saying stuff.
Hey Lou, who you got, man?
Manu was all-star, wasn't he?
Exactly. He was 2-time All-Star, but
hold on.
They got over. Hey,
Lou, who you got? Let's hear Lou's vote.
Well, I'm kind of looking like what Manu did in the playoffs in the clutch moments, what James Harden have done in the past in the clutch moments. So I gotta go with True the King on that one because I seen what Manu had done in the clutch moments in the playoffs, and I seen James Harden show up time after time again in the playoffs.
All right, so this looks like a landslide victory for CJ in the chat and in the panel, man.
Clap for.
So it looks like True the King lost the crown.
Please do it.
CJ took my belt, man. CJ took my belt,
bro. Please, my nigga.
See, I ain't hear CJ talk. I heard
CJ took my belt, man. Hey, I make no excuses, even though I had to make the same art 2 nights in a row.
Hey, but I
could have added more shit to it if I could rebut.
I mean, now you got it. See, you got CJ, but I need my rematch.
Yeah,
even though the dude was capping saying
bro, what's the deal?
That boy got cooked.
So, Lamar, what we doing now?
We're gonna just do another giveaway tomorrow.
Hey.
Bet.
We're gonna do another giveaway. I don't know how. I just don't know how to keep coming up with stuff. I'm gonna figure something out.
He got deep fried.
But that's two players who don't have the same responsibility.
Couldn't have been me neither. I wouldn't have took it easy on you like CJ did.
You bet me I'll be the first one in the chat tomorrow.
Hey,
but Lamar, we could say it's a flawed vote because everybody want that PS5.
I know.
Man, I don't want to hear that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. You know what? I was a lose situation. That wasn't. Hey, man.
Hey, King, you still my homie though, bro.
No. First of all, you still ain't. Hold on. You still not. Hold on. Don't get this twisted now. Like you still not like this level, CJ. I'm not no so low. He got the belt. No, he got the belt. I need my. But that rematch got to happen though. That rematch got to happen. I'm not listening.
Oh man.
I literally had to make the same argument like 2 nights in a row. It's like, I mean, hey, you got it.
And
hey,
like Lamar said, I could have rebutted some of the shit you said, but I couldn't because we had time on this shit. You feel me?
I mean, man,
I could have rebutted some of the shit you said.
Westbrook or James Harden?
Ooh. James Harden, that's easy. Westbrook is ass.
Yeah, so who's better? Who better? So who better, CJ? So who better, CJ? Paul Pierce or James Harden?
Wait, Paul Pierce.
That's a tough one because Pierce is a champion, you know.
But who's better? Who you rather pick, James Harden or Paul Pierce?
That's a good one.
Damn, that's a good one right there.
Picking the truth.
That's a good one right there, man. Yeah.
And the beard.
I'm gonna go.
Give me the beard. Give me the beard with Rondo. With number 9.
Yo, stop. Cut it out, Renegade. That's a lie, Renegade.
Give me the beard with number 9 though, and And
That man had Chris Paul, KD, and Westbrook. He still couldn't get the job done, man. Cut it out, man.
man, that
Cut
ain't
it
no
out,
real
man.
point guard.
Cut it out, man. Who
Paul
not
Pierce
real?
ain't do shit
Chris Paul
without
not?
Rondo.
Chris
Paul
Paul
Pierce
not?
ain't do
Hey,
shit
but
without
true.
Rondo.
Hey, but true. He didn't
Huh?
have
Chris
all of
Paul,
them on the
he
same
got
team at the
hurt.
same time. You
He
gotta
You know
got
what's
hurt.
understand.
hold
Paul
on, hold
Pierce.
on. But you
Chris
know
Paul got hurt.
right? But you know what's funny though? Paul Pierce won the NBA Finals MVP, not KG, not
Man,
Ray
I don't
It
Allen,
want
was
to hear that
debatable.
shit,
It
not
was
man.
Ron.
debatable because
That's
Ray could
cool.
have
You
won
can
that.
you can
Nobody
do that with
cared about
everything.
That's why I
Finals
say it's a hard
MVP
one.
until Iggy won it.
That's not
That's why I
true.
say it's a
That's
hard one.
That's
you
bullshit.
can't
That's
make up
bullshit.
narratives of.
That's
That's not
bullshit.
true.
That ain't
That
made
ain't
up
true,
nothing.
man.
I ain't
Hey,
heard
That's
about no
true.
damn Finals
That's you made
MVP
up stuff. Like,
until
come on,
Iggy
hey,
man.
won
True the
that
King.
bitch,
True the
man.
King. But listen
Then
though, we
that's
could
what they
say,
shitted
hey,
on
True the
Chef
King.
for.
We could say Paul Pierce underachieved. He had Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Rondo, and only
Oh,
won one chip.
true. They should have won more than one championship. They blew it in
Answer that,
2010.
True. I'm
They
waiting.
blew it.
Answer what?
Man, if he would have had the Bearden on that squad, the nigga would have averaged about
No.
37,
James
38.
Harden. Listen, dog. James Harden
Easy.
James Harden is a underachiever. He had opportunities to win
Against who? Against who?
against the win.
The
He
champion.
choked. Who?
Against
So
the
you talk?
champion.
Answer
Then
this question. So you trying to tell me if the game's on the line, you gonna get the ball to James Harden over Paul Pierce?
Nope.
Because
if he got a second, if he got a real bona fide
if it's
second star,
if it's 2 minutes on the line, 2 minutes left on the clock, who you giving the ball to? Paul Pierce or James Harden?
Paul Pierce.
That's
That
no
would just mean
debate
he
over
more
that.
clutch though.
But that means a lot. That means a lot though. When we judging off these type of scores.
I seen Paul
Yeah,
Pierce
it
hit it in
does, but
LeBron's
I'm
face.
saying like
Paul
you gotta
Pierce
2
judge
minutes
made
him.
left.
If you
shots
judge
with
him
four with
overall,
3 other
you
niggas
can't
Paul
just
on the
Pierce,
judge him
court,
only off the clutch.
Paul Pierce
and
is a better.
Rondo setting them up.
Paul Pierce is a better shooter.
No, he
Paul Pierce is a
not.
better. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh, I
You
wouldn't
know,
No,
go
he
with Paul
not.
Pierce for
Paul
real.
Pierce is a better shooter.
I'm just saying
Paul.
like you can't just judge him off the clutch.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying, but
see,
clutch
True the
does
King.
mean something.
But True the King. What if you on one of them Golden State Warriors teams that was blowing everybody out? Ain't no clutch moments. You don't really get to show what you
Yeah,
can do in the clutch.
Well,
yeah.
KD was
How
unstoppable when KD kind of showed it a little bit.
I'm saying, but a lot of those players didn't really have the opportunity to show what they could do in the clutch because they were blowing everybody the fuck out. It wasn't close. Like,
Right, but still though, Paul Pierce shown that he statistically wise, Paul Pierce is one of the. I'm not even. He's one of the closest players of all time.
if your team is not as good and the games are always closer, you're gonna have more opportunities to show what you can do in the clutch.
and then they had a big foe,
I
man.
think that's
Rondo,
an
No, Paul
indictment.
Pierce.
Rondo
Hold
took Pierce.
on.
The clutch
You
is
gotta
more
stop
than just
saying
a shot
renegade.
though.
Renegade, you gotta stop saying that like he ain't been in the Asian Conference Finals before that. You gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop saying like Paul Pierce. We're not gonna act like Paul Pierce was the best small
I'm
forward
not.
in the league before LeBron
I'm
James.
I'm saying he got his name when he got the big foe. That's when they.
That's
That's
not
when
true.
and they
That
and
man
they
was going.
got to
That
the
man been the
finals and he
truth.
got that MVP.
Paul
Man,
Pierce been the truth, Renegade. We're
look.
not doing that.
He
We're not
been
doing that.
look. I'm talking about nigga, cause Paul Pierce always got compared to a nigga to the top niggas, like you know what I'm saying, and he was not like that. That's not true, son.
That's not. I
He was
guess.
not like that, man.
I
You
guess.
comparing this nigga to niggas
Yeah,
like to
it's
niggas
I
like
hard
guess.
Kobe,
though.
man. You
Paul
comparing that
Pierce
nigga to
gave
niggas like
everybody
Tracy
buckets.
McGrady, and he not like that.
Hold up. Paul Pierce gave everybody buckets. So don't do that, Renegade. Don't do
He
that.
did,
Don't do that.
but he
That's
wasn't.
Hey,
Don't do
He
that.
didn't give
I'm
him.
going.
He
I'm about to
didn't
go
give him
watch this.
buckets like
I'm
Hey,
ready to
you
go
gotta
watch
come
this
T-Mac
to an
fight.
and
All right,
understanding,
Lou.
bro.
All
Kobe
right,
did.
Lou, I catch you, Lay.
Hey, you
Appreciate
gotta
you
come
for
to
Paul,
an
checking in.
understanding. True the King always gonna defend Celtic players, man. We just gotta
Oh
get
yeah,
that.
that's true. We know that. We know that for sure.
don't do that. But
He was
Paul
on
Pierce
here
give.
capping for Bill Russell for a week
That's what I'm
straight. You know what I
saying,
mean?
son. He capping for that old
Hey,
man.
Bricking from the paint. Hey, bricking from the paint.
nobody. Hey, man.
Bricking
Listen,
Paul
from the
man.
Pierce
paint. That's why he got all
did
them
Paul
20
Pierce
rebounds.
was
Bricking
Paul
from the
Pierce
paint, getting his own.
was
But
Paul Pierce
I'm not.
cooking niggas
hey,
like
hey,
T-Mac.
Hebrew, he was getting his own rebounds. That's
We
facts.
said.
I
Exactly,
seen
We
that.
said.
bro.
What you say about T? Don't hold on. What you say about
I
T
said
Mac?
was Paul Pierce cooking niggas like T-Mac.
The dude that never made out of the first round.
Man, I don't want. I said was
The
Paul
dude.
Pierce.
The dude.
He never had a. Well, him and Yao Ming kept getting hurt.
I have a question though for y'all.
I'm talking about. I know T-Mac. I know T-Mac blew a 3-1 lead. I know that.
True.
I have a
Man,
question.
look,
Did T-Mac ever
look.
made it out of first round?
Nope,
No, hell
never.
no.
Oh,
It was
really?
either first
Draymond
round
Not
or
didn't
in
make
his
it out the
never
first
prime.
play
Not
out.
round.
in his
But
prime, but
That man wasn't his prime.
He
Don't
was
lie.
a
That man was
better.
Orlando. He was
I'm
his prime
saying
in
not. I'm
Orlando.
saying
was in 2013.
true to
I'm
King.
talking
I'm saying
about.
he
Oh,
didn't
my
make it out
fault.
the
He talking
My
about the
fault.
time that
My
he was
fault.
with the Spurs.
He went to the finals with the Spurs, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
that's what I'm
forget that,
saying.
bro. He was
Man, he
cooking.
didn't
That
get
was
no
No,
clout.
later on.
he was a bench player there.
He ain't get that man was giving out Gatorade out, man.
Bro,
He was
Hey,
he
like, come
played.
on,
was he
y'all.
on the Spurs team in 2013?
Yeah, he made the playoffs.
He wasn't
He
in
was
his
a bench
prime. We
player.
talking about his
That man was
He was
prime.
giving out.
better.
That man was giving out towels away, man.
He
That
was
man was
better
giving out Gatorade away,
offensively.
That's
man.
not the same
No, I'm just kidding,
responsibility.
bro. I'm just
Who
kidding.
was
I'm
better
just kidding.
offensively?
Who?
T-Mac or Paul Pierce? Who better offensively?
Oh,
Oh,
bro.
that's T-Mac. That's
Yes,
T-Mac,
I
T-Mac.
got
bro.
Paul Pierce. I got Paul
You
Pierce, but Paul
lying
Pierce
like
is a
What?
better
shit. You
shooter.
talking about
Paul
You
Paul
Pierce.
have
Pierce?
all
I'm
you
not.
want, but
Paul
you
Pierce is a
can't
better
explain
shooter.
how.
Paul Pierce is a better
How
shooter.
in
T-Mac
what
just a
way?
dickhead, bro.
In
You
what
gotta be
way?
real with yourself. You think
Paul Pierce is a better shooter.
bro,
He can't
T-Mac
get it off
prime?
like T-Mac.
You
That's not
crazy.
true. That's not true. That
You
is
talking
not
Yes,
about
it
true.
is,
scores,
man.
bro?
That
That's
baby
not
step
true.
back
T-Mac,
can't
hey,
even.
when we
That
talking
baby
about
step back
scoring,
wasn't cold as that big T-Mac pull up,
hey, when you
man.
talking
That
about
bitch was
scoring,
7
bro,
feet in the air.
T-Mac is up there with Kobe in them. If you
How
talking
That's
many
a
about
times?
lie.
How many
That's a
times did
lie.
T-Mac?
You
No,
How
that's
many
old.
times
not a
did Paul
lie,
Pierce
man.
lead the
Come
league
on,
in
man.
scoring?
What you doing?
yeah,
How that's a lie?
T-Mac could score, bro. You cannot lie.
Hey, I'll give you that. He led the league in scoring. You know what I mean? But who's the winner though?
You
All
gotta give
right,
it to Paul
look, Paul
Pierce,
Pierce
yeah.
had all kinds of more help than
No,
T-Mac,
we
man.
talking about yo. You keep talking
Yeah,
about.
but you
Don't. I'm
can't
not even
always say
talking
that
about.
about every
I'm not
player,
even
though.
talking about.
Y'all
I'm
men
not even
kept
talking
getting
about the
hurt.
big three. Hold on. I'm not even talking about the big. I ain't even talking about the big three. He was still winning more than Tracy McGrady. So we're not going to even do that.
Yeah, T-Mac wasn't winning shit, bro, but he
Yeah,
was a
T.
good scorer.
We're
He
not
like,
doing
hey,
that.
hey, hey,
I'm
you
not
know
even
something we
talking
could
about the
You
say?
big
can't say
three.
Hey,
that
you know
about
something
every
we could
player
say?
because
Like hey, look at
Chris
players
Paul
like
got
Devin Booker.
irrelevant.
Look at players like Devin Booker. That's where you gonna compare T-Mac. Like, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
could
yeah,
score, but he not winning shit.
Look at the
That's right.
Chris Paul and Rondo rivalry. And who
Like,
would you say individually is better? Chris Paul or Rondo? But Rondo the champion.
right. He got two in two
Yeah, that's
different
true. That's
you know
locations.
true.
what? You
Even
know what?
before he got
You
this
know
ring
what?
and
I ain't
shit,
gonna.
he was
You know what?
already
I
the
ain't gonna.
champion and
Right. I ain't
they
gonna
had
say
their
nothing. I ain't
rivalry.
gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, you say Rondo had the better career. He
You
did. He
act
had
like
two
Nah,
Rondo
championships.
wasn't setting
nah,
Paul Pierce up
man.
in the
I
right
don't want.
That's
I
an
places.
don't want to
actual
say it.
rivalry though.
I don't want to say it. I want to say Rondo better than Chris Paul. I really do, but I can't.
You can say it.
You
Go
can
ahead
say
I
and
it. Yeah.
say it.
He
I
not.
can't.
He
He a
not.
better
I
playmaker.
can't. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I
Yeah,
don't
he had
want
a
to do
better.
it.
He had the
You
better
I
can't do
can't.
career,
it.
and he's a better
Well, no,
playoff player.
couldn't see.
I can't. I can't do it. I
Oh, I know
can't
who
do
that
it.
is.
Hey, but had Kawhi Leonard won it,
Them
bro, he would
dudes
have
had
been top 5 in all time, bro.
Oh yeah. He would have been. He
them
would have
dudes had
been.
a
He would have
long
been right
rivalry
behind
though.
MJ or something.
Yeah, they would have put him right behind
Hey, is
MJ.
CJ still in here?
Yeah.
Where's CJ at? CJ, you see the screen?
Come here.
Paul Pierce is the GOAT.
Oh my God! What the heck? CJ off doing something.
Paul Pierce to go. Say, hey, I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
Hey, Renegade, bro, we got to hear about them Jordanites before we go, bro. We got to hear about them Jordan.
Oh man.
Why don't you
Man,
like them, bro? What kind of logic they got, bro? Like, I don't even get what they even talking about.
And speaking on that, Hebrew, about the rings and all that, right?
Yeah, yep,
Shaq part of that problem too, low key though, man.
true.
I'm blaming Shaq on the ring argument too.
Yep.
Shaq pushed that narrative too, low key, when we watch TNT all the
Paul
time.
Pierce is a more
Clowns
talented
Charles
player
Barkley
than
every day.
LeBron.
Oh my God! What
Hey
is
Lamar,
that, man?
hey,
Yo,
I'm gonna
Clowns
cut.
Charles
Hey, I'm gonna
Barkley
cut
every
you. I'm
day.
gonna cut you out for less later, bro. I'm gonna cut you out for less later, bro.
yeah, check in tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, have a good one, CJ.
Bet.
All
All
right,
right,
CJ.
CJ, you big head motherfucker.
Yeah,
Shaq
but
be
like,
contradicting himself.
He
yeah,
clowns.
Shaq pulled some narratives too. Cause we don't act like Shaq, cause Shaq got nerve, cause he got swept more than out of any other superstar. He got swept more than any other superstar in NBA
oh,
history.
True.
fat.
Nobody
I
even
think
talks
He be
about that.
contradicting himself
He
though.
get his behind. Ain't a ring chaser.
He is a.
and he
Ain't a ring
He
dictator.
He tried to get on the young prime LeBron James back.
Man, that man tried to go on the
Salute,
Celtics.
Lamar.
He was trying to get on the Celtics. I was
Lamar, salute, man.
Let's hear from Sly real quick. Sly just jumped in the chat, man. Let's hear from Sly real quick before we get up out of here.
Salute, Lamar.
What up, Sly?
All right. Now what nigga said? Now what nigga said about T-Mac?
I said T Mac was giving niggas buckets at a better level than Paul Pierce.
Exactly. Look,
That's
you
true.
want to talk about a play. You want to talk about a player that didn't have help. Like,
Don't. Okay, I'm gonna let you
yeah,
finish.
Yeah, Yao Ming, bro.
he like
Yao Ming always,
seriously.
Yao
Dog,
Ming
you
kept
talking
getting hurt.
about you talk, and I'm not even talking about the Yao Ming days. You talk about a nigga that led the Orlando Magics, right? Yeah, he got kicked out. Yeah, he blew that 3-1 lead to Jerry Stackhouse to death. But you're talking about a nigga that won the scoring title in 2003, and that team had the worst record in the league. Like, this nigga had no help, man. He had no help, bro. He never had
Thanks,
help.
bro.
And then when he went to Yao Ming kept getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he never had help, man.
But here's the
This
thing,
nigga
though.
never
You
had
bought
help.
hold up. But you bought a 3-1 lead. That's unexcusable. We
Yeah.
killed all these other players that
We
bought
did.
3-1
T-Mac did
leads.
catch. He did catch.
No, he
Fake for
didn't.
that.
No, he
They
did
killed
not.
him.
No, he didn't. Yo,
He do
let's keep
now.
it.
He
Hold
do
on.
now. He just
Let's keep it. Let's
Bro.
keep it real. T-Mac get less criticized for blowing a 3-1 lead more than any other player in NBA history. We're not doing that.
Still, like when you blow that 3-1 lead, but you averaging 30 and 35 points, like whose fault
You
is
didn't
that?
show.
Where's
You
my
didn't
team?
show up.
Where's my team at? It's not
Well,
like my team. I can't
Don't
stick all
blame.
5
Don't
niggas.
hold
Like,
up.
I need
Okay,
help. I
okay,
need
but
help.
don't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah,
But you can't do that. But you can't do that. You can't sit there and blame your teammates when all the other teammates help you win them other 3 games. You can't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that.
There's no excuse for not getting one game out of them
T-Mac,
3.
dog, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
First of all, let's be real though. We're not gonna act like. Let's be real though. The only reason why T-Mac became a first ballot Hall of Famer because he's cool in the media. Let's be real. Let's just keep the facts.
His
Let's just keep the
individual
facts, man.
talent, bro.
Facts.
No, I'm not.
That's
not lying.
That could be debated.
I'm not. Listen, I don't want to disrespect T-Mac. And let's keep this clear. T-Mac, it was a talented basketball player.
Talking over me. I'll say it again. T-Mac is the
Oh my God, who is that? Hold on.
Yo, who is that? Yo,
It gotta be Renegade.
no, it's not. It's not Renegade. It's not Renegade.
Nope.
Who is that?
Iron Bite.
That was funny.
No, it's not. It's not.
Superstar. Any
That was
excuse for
funny
blowing a 3-1 lead.
too.
Hey,
Well, I'm talking. MLE. He got
hold on.
passed.
Who is this in the chat? How did you get in here? This dude's name is Paul Pierce is the GOAT.
Yo.
Oh shit!
My name is Paul Pierce, and I am better than Michael Jordan.
Yo, you troll. Kick him out. Yo, kick him out, man.
Now I'll be getting these weird. This is like the 5th person. There's some weird person doing these recordings.
Lamont, you gotta understand this is YouTube. Niggas can make 15 accounts off one IP address. You'll be surprised what these trolls do, dog. You're serious. You can be surprised. A nigga can make Lamont Sucks TV right now as his name and come on here.
Hold on, his name is. Hold on, his name is Abdullah Umar.
Hey, I got a question. If you put T-Mac on that 2008 Boston team, how many championships y'all think he would have won?
Oh.
Hey, somebody asked Abdullah Umar a question. See if he answers.
Definitely would have got one.
Don't kick me.
Definitely.
If you kick me, Paul
I'll say
Pierce
2.
is officially the GOAT.
Yo, troll.
I say they would have won in 2010.
Yo, that shit is funny. That shit is funny, dog.
Hold on, Abdullah Umar. Who's your top 5? He got quiet, man.
Probably typing that shit up.
Yeah, he got to type it in his translator.
Looking at that
Pierce,
bleacher.
Paul Pierce and Paul Pierce.
Hey, yo. Paul.
That shit
Yo, I never thought I would find a bigger fanboy of Paul Pierce.
Oh man, I'm gonna leave him in just for True the King, man, because he a Celtics fan, man.
Hey,
That's the homie.
they can tag team for that. They can both cap for Paul Pierce, bro.
That's a diehard Celtics fan.
Oh, man.
Hey, let's ask Shooter King.
That
Hey,
shit is
Shooter King,
crazy.
what Celtics player do you actually believe sucks? Like, what Celtic player?
What you mean? You gotta put that in context.
Cause you big up every Celtic player. What
Shaquille
Celtic
You
players
gotta put that in
mediocre?
context. I
Shaquille
don't
O'Neal.
care. Hold on.
It's a lot of
Shaquille
them.
O'Neal was trash. Shaquille O'Neal was trash on the Celtics. He was trash.
Nah, I'm talking about like who played like
He ain't
5
help
or
y'all
more
win
seasons.
the chip.
on the bench.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Iron Bite? What'd you say?
Like somebody that played 5 or more seasons for the Celtics that you believe is mediocre.
Brian Scott Brandy was trash. I mean, come on.
Really,
Like,
bro?
I mean,
Scalabrine, bro, that's an easy out.
that's
Nah,
not easy.
he had some good games. He had
He had some good games.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I mean,
Scalabrini,
Nah,
James Young was trash.
Iron Bite.
Yo.
Oh yeah, James Young overrated
James
ass. I was
was
mad at him.
If
I thought he was
bust.
gonna be nice.
Hold on.
I thought he was gonna be nice.
Hebrew, what you said?
if Shooter King wasn't capping so much, he should have said Bill
Bill
Russell.
Russell.
Be telling the truth.
No, y'all, hey,
I ain't
chill,
doing that.
chill,
I'm just
We ain't
playing,
doing
bro.
that.
Playing,
chill.
We ain't
Bill
doing
Russell,
that, man.
Bill Russell
playing,
ain't Bill Russell ain't trash, man.
He
Like,
said
No, I'm just
We
Bill
ain't doing
bro.
that.
Yo,
We ain't
Bill
doing
Russell,
that.
before we go, please.
I'll tell you
Russell,
this.
Lamont.
Fuck
Lamont.
Kemba Walker put Paul
Y'all
Pierce
going
in there
after the
and we
wrong
three-peat.
era.
Hey Lamont, before we go, please can I state Bill Russell's finals performances?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Man,
Let's
hit
hear
it,
it.
Let's hear
Let's
him,
hear
bro.
it.
Nobody
Name all of them.
Nobody
Name
cut him
Okay,
off. Nobody
hold
cut him
on.
off.
In 1957, Bill
No.
Russell's first finals, 13 points on 35% shooting.
Cooking. That boy was
Here you go
cooking.
with these stats.
That
In
boy cooking.
1958, Bill Russell,
Dub.
14 points on 34% shooting.
Hold
He's
on,
the
hold
second.
on,
Put a dub
Iron.
at the end of that.
Hold on,
Put a
Iron. Where
dub
the
at the
block
end of
steals
that,
and
Scott.
assists
Hey,
at though?
hey,
Where the block steals and assists
1959.
at?
You
Hold on.
It's not credible. It's
Hold
not
on.
credible.
Hold
Oh,
on.
let him finish. Let him finish.
In
No,
19
hold on. You got to say all the stats though. If you're gonna say the
You
stats.
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
not.
Where the
Lamont,
block
You gotta
steals
get
and
the
assists?
defense
Where the
too.
LeBron,
block
they're
steals
not
and
going to
assists
ruin
at?
the Lakers.
Hold on. Lamont, the only other stats is really rebounds, but he was catching his own bricks. I can't really account to that.
Hey, that's true. That's true, Lamar. You
Hey,
can't.
that's a
Hey, all
catching.
them
Hey, offensive rebounds is a talent though. So you know what I mean. Catching your
You
own
gotta give
bricks,
them all the
Yo,
stats though, bro.
catching your
hold on.
own bricks
Hey, I
is a
got a
talent,
question.
man.
I got a question, y'all.
the
Yo,
opposition get him.
this how poor it was, right? In 1950 or 1960,
This
name me a
nigga.
center that did not average more than 15 rebounds. All of them had like
Man,
20 rebounds, son.
I don't care. He wasn't trying to step pad. Man, go
20
ahead somewhere, man. Get
rebounds
off Billy
worth of
Russell.
shit back.
Get off
You
Billy
said 20
Russell.
rebounds
Hold
worth of
up.
shit back then, huh?
Boy, carry the torch. Nigga, you at the wrong era head. It's the 90s that
Look,
need the
Hey,
flame.
but okay, but hey,
Exactly.
listen though, they named this man.
Iron Bite. We usually agree in
Hey
here,
yo,
man.
can
You
I
trying
hold on. Can I
you
read
trying to
can I
paint
read it?
Bill Russell
Hold
like
up.
he Robert Ory. So you trying to paint Bill Russell like he
Hey,
Robert
I'm
Ory or
not
something.
saying nothing.
Like,
I'm just naming his
like
stats. I'm just reading
He's
how
just
many.
reading the facts, bro.
Man,
I'm just reading the
man,
stat.
you ain't
Hold
say
up.
dub at the end. You ain't put
Can
a
I
dub
read
at
can
the
I
end
read
of
some
that.
numbers? Can I read some numbers?
Go ahead. Yep, let's hear him. Don't
Can
cut
I,
him
can
off,
I read
though.
it? Can I read the real NBA final
Fucking
stats?
stat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cause people want to cap a lot, man. I don't understand it,
Come on,
man.
man. Big old cat.
But 13. When you mentioned that he averaged 13.3 points a game, he also averaged 22.9 rebounds, basically 23.
Off his
3
own cat,
point.
off his own misses.
Whoa. Average. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off,
Yeah.
Aaron. Averaging 3.3 assists, second behind Bob Cousy. So 1958.
He's trying to find games over 10 points.
No. Hold on. No. I'm reading. No. I'm reading the whole thing.
Hey, let him go. Speak. Come on, go ahead.
Wasn't them games like best out of 5 back then?
Nah.
This
In the
was best
finals
out
was
of 7 in the championship.
They're best out of
finals
1
was
back
7
then,
games. Go ahead.
All right, the playoffs
Okay,
was best out of 5.
the final loss. Guess they lost against the Hawks. 14 and a half points, 19.3, 2.3 assists.
I got a question.
You can't keep cutting me off. Hold on, you keep cutting me
How many
off.
did Bob Pettit average? How many did Bob Pettit average? When
Bob Pettit was a great. Bob Pettit was a great center. What are you saying?
I'm saying that was Bill Russell. That's who Bill Russell lost against, right? So you said Bill Russell stats. How many did say Bob Pettit stats?
That's not the question. You're not gonna move. That's not the question.
He killed that man. That's fine.
No. That's not the question though. That's not the question.
All right, go ahead.
You taking a long time, True the King. What's
I told
going
you.
on,
I'm
man?
on basketball
Hey,
records.
Lamar,
That's
you know
why.
why, right? Because
Hold
it's
up.
hard to find a decent
Oh
stat.
no! I'm not reading. No, I'm reading on the. No, I'm on basketball. What you mean average
11.
over?
Hold
What are
on,
you talking about?
True the King. I got you, bro.
Not
Yo,
the
I'm trying to
here's
find
what
out.
you can
I'm
say
on
about
basketball
Bill.
records.
Here's what you can say about Bill Russell, though. Like, when he's on that team, you kind of really don't even need a coach because he's the coach on that squad. And
Yeah, he
also
did
the
coach
leader.
That's true.
He
You know
literally
what I'm
was the
saying?
coach of
Like, he was a coach
Slide.
/ player.
Slide. He literally was the coach at the end of his career.
Come
He
on.
literally was
right.
the head
He
coach.
was the coach of that
Come
team
on.
while
You know what I'm
playing though.
saying?
11, and I ain't talking about Stranger Things. Put some respect on that.
Hey
No, he
yo.
was the coach though while
Hey,
he was playing.
Renegade. Before we go, we gotta hear about them Jordan Knights, some logic, bro. I just don't even get what they talking about,
So
bro.
basically, you know, and here's the thing though
Well,
too,
I
because y'all
invite
want to
y'all
talk
to
about
think
his
about
scoring.
that.
Y'all want to talk about his scoring, but he was the second best passer on this team,
Yeah, that's true.
behind Bayer Kruger, one of the best passers of all time.
I
But
mean, if you can't
he's a
score, you got to do
defensive
something else,
player,
right?
yo. He was never
But
known as an offensive player.
I
He
invite
was
you
never
to
not.
Iron.
He's not known as an
Iron.
offensive player, bro.
So
Iron.
we could agree and say Bob Billy Russell was the Draymond Green of his team.
No,
Nah, this
Nah,
man
no,
averaged
no.
averaged
But
22
I
pounds.
tell you. But here's the thing. I tell
Nah,
you
he
this.
was a
But
piece
here's
of
the
puzzle of
thing.
his
But
team,
hold
bro.
up. I tell you this. Hold up. I tell you this. He influenced players like Draymond Green. He influenced players like the Dennis Rodmans. He
definitely
influenced
did.
like the players like the
It's
like the
Hey,
KGs.
to keep it
let me
100.
ask you this,
Whitney
Iron. Iron, let
DeMar
me ask you
come
this.
I say
Parade
it's
come
definitely
on.
similar.
Iron, let me ask you
Just
this.
being 100 is
Would you
definitely is
consider
similar.
Baby goat.
Let's slide off.
Iron, let me ask you this. Would you consider
But
Dikembe
it's a whole
Mutombo a
different
Hall
era.
of Famer?
You said
Would
what
you
I
consider
consider who?
Dikembe a Hall of Famer? Would you
No,
consider Dikembe a Hall of Famer?
I mean, he's in the Hall of
no,
Fame, right?
Yeah, he is. Dikembe is Hall of Famer.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer though.
Somebody had to be in there.
Hold on. Let me double
He
check.
not? Do you
Nah,
think he
he is.
deserved to
I
be in the
believe
Hall
he
of
is.
Fame? Do you
No,
think
I think he is though.
Dikembe deserved to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
He
he's in
is.
the Hall of Fame.
He is in the Hall of Fame. He is in the Hall of Fame.
Hold
He is.
How's he a Hall
Well,
of
that's
Famer,
what
y'all?
He is a Hall of
Hall
Fame.
of
Dikembe
Fame.
He
Mutombo is
led
a Hall of
I'm
Famer.
saying,
Came
like
from the
he's in that
tank.
Tracy McGrady
Came from
category.
the
I don't think he's deserving of a Hall of Fame.
He's
I mean,
a
he went to the
four-time
finals
defensive
with
player
the
of the year.
T-Mac deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, Lamont.
Yeah, he
Come
played.
on,
They
man.
Yeah,
had
he.
different responsibilities though.
He led the
It's
league in blocks
Yeah,
3 times.
Yeah, and
exactly. So, and
fourth
Dikembe
time.
never was a great. Dikembe was never a great scorer. So you know what I mean? Like
And all
Nor
that
was he
being
the leader
said,
of his team.
you
right, but
gotta still put Bill in the Hall of Fame, because Bill is a
right,
way
but
better
Responsibility.
player than Dikembe is.
right. And
And
here's
they
the thing
pretty
about
much
Bill
did the
Russell.
same shit.
Right, and you go like I said, all you gotta do is go back watch some games. Bill Russell was handling the ball on fast breaks.
Hold on.
Like
Why y'all make it seem like Mutombo was like one of these all-time great defenders, man?
Bro, he's a
He
4-time defensive
was.
player of the year,
He
bro.
was
How?
though. He was.
Oh,
He lead.
man.
Put
He
your
played
stats
18
down.
seasons. He played 18 seasons.
I kind of
Yes.
agree with Lamont. Look,
And he was only on the defensive first team 3 times.
Come on.
Ben Wallace not in the
Hold
Hall
up,
of Fame,
but
but
hold up.
Dikembe is.
But
Ben
hold
Wallace
up,
won a ring.
but hold up though, Lamar. We're not saying of course you got Hakeem. Of course Hakeem are better than him.
Ain't been out the league long enough yet.
Look, let me tell you something about Akeem too.
Hold on. This man's career numbers ain't even better than Draymond's. And Draymond got championships. And y'all say Draymond not supposed to be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know why
Draymond is
people keep
supposed to
saying
be
that
in the
though.
Hall of Fame. Look,
No, I think
I don't know
Draymond
why
is
people
gonna.
keep saying that.
He gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Draymond got triple doubles, man. And Draymond,
Hold up.
and those
People
triple
say
doubles
that.
be with
Draymond
30.
Green got better career numbers than Mutombo.
That's not true. That's
No,
not
you know why
hold
people
on,
say that?
Lamont, that's not necessarily true.
How?
You
That's
wanna
not
know why
necessarily
people
true.
say that?
How?
People give Draymond a different
About to discount
responsibility.
that.
Like he's a role player that stars in his role. Like
Yeah, that's
he's not a
facts.
leader of a team. He's not a
Oh my
superstar
God! Look at
that's
this
gonna
right
go out there
here.
and score on everybody.
Look at
That's
this
two
dude.
different things.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this dude.
Yo, ultimate. I can't rock with that ultimate, man. I can't rock with that.
Paul Pearson flight reacts as your goat. You're delusional.
I don't see it.
Yo.
Dikembe was the leader of Dikembe was the leader of the Denver Nuggets at one point in time. He definitely had a chance to.
And Lamont,
He just
Draymond agree.
was
And
that. He
Draymond,
never was
right?
that.
Right, and and
People mad
Draymond
at
never
Draymond
lost.
because he couldn't lead the team when Curry went down, but he was
Because
never that
Marcus
type of
can't.
player.
Yeah, like hold on. Lamont.
He a star in
Yo,
the whole
no,
game.
I think Draymond's a Hall of Famer. I think Draymond is a Hall of Famer.
You don't think
A lot of
Lamelo's a
people,
Hall of Famer?
a lot of people call me crazy for that.
No, without question, Draymond's a Hall of Famer.
Definitely a
But I
Hall
want
of
to ask
Famer.
you this though, Lamont. You think do you feel like the Dikembe was a better defender than Marcus Camby?
Yes.
And Marcus Camby not no Hall of Famer, but that dude got multiple 10-block games and shit. Like he was a great blocker, a great defender in my eyes.
Bro, my problem is Ben Wallace is not in the Hall of Fame.
That nigga's not in the Hall of Fame, man.
Right, but Dikembe also was a great rebounder. He led league in rebounding twice.
He's a defensive player of the year 4 times.
Without a ring, you got to look at their accolades.
Yeah, and Dikembe accolades is up there.
Dikembe is the number one blocker of all time. Like you can't when you all time in this league, and this league's been around for over 100 years, like we gotta put you in there. You have a record. You have a record that people have to break or try to break.
Right, yeah.
So we gotta
That's like the same shit with Reggie Miller. He ain't got no ring or no MVP or shit, but he was a great multi all-star and he put up the stats. And
he was a generational
dude ain't even got a ring.
He should have got a ring, but he's a generational player, like Charles Barkley. Reggie and Charles Barkley is generational players. Like Pat.
That's another thing I said about them legends and the players of today. They scared of the players of today because a lot of them players who don't have a ring, all they got
This is a question I want to ask the panel. This is a question I want to ask the whole panel and the chat. Who's your top 5 players to never win a ring?
Oh, I got him right here.
Oh man, there we go.
I got him right here.
I got AI. I hate to say his name, but Karl Malone. I can't cap. I can't cap. I can't cap. Elgin Baylor.
Elgin, because it's some 80-year-old niggas down. It's some 80-year-old niggas down. He's the greatest Laker of all time.
Yeah, you got Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor was cold. People forget about Elgin Baylor.
80-year-old niggas that would defend Elgin Baylor as the greatest Laker, and I'm just like, for real? But
Charles Barkley up there. Chris, can you put Chris Paul up there?
Yeah, I got Chris Paul in that.
We'll say Chris Webber.
I
ain't say Chris Webber. I got him number 1.
I ain't say Chris Webber.
C-Dub, Lamont.
That really sounded like James.
C-Dub, Lamont. What are you talking about?
Everybody keep giving C Webb this love, man. Like, no.
He was giving joking on them pockets.
Hey, can I get my list real quick?
Yo, that
can I get
boy.
my list real quick?
What up, Shaq the Kid? I see you in the chat, man. What up, Shaq the Kid? You missed the PS5 giveaway, Shaq the Kid. You might have got that answer right. I know you've been here for a minute.
Yeah, what up, Shaq the Kid?
Did you say top 5 never won a ring?
Yeah, that never won a ring.
Top 5 to never win a ring.
That's tough though, man.
I say my top 5 is Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Elgin Baylor, John Stockton, George Gervin.
Ooh, George Gervin. Man.
He was a 4-time. He left the league in 4 different times. Only other players to do that is KD, Wilt, and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Earl the Pearl never won a ring, right?
Hold on, I gotta double check. Earl
Monroe never won a ring, right?
Earl Monroe. Yeah, he never won a ring. You right?
Somebody said
George Gervin played with George.
No, he did. He did win a ring. He did win a ring. Bought up.
George Gervin played with George.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to talk about that Hall of Famer that he played with earlier.
Exactly. And he was an all-star that year.
Wait. What did he say?
George Gervin played with George.
I don't think they like each other either, though.
He
I don't
didn't.
think
Niggas
they.
hate when I
MJ
say
got
that.
rid of him.
They always want to talk about Gray Allen.
MJ hated him, bro.
They get to talk about he
MJ
old and
got rid
stuff.
of George Gervin, and he was an All-Star that year.
Hold on. What did MJ win with Gervin though?
They ain't win
Nothing.
shit.
Nothing.
They
That's
ain't
what
win
we
shit.
Hold on. He wasn't an All-Star. He
85.
wasn't. He
Hey,
wasn't an All-Star.
just
He
like,
wasn't an
just
All-Star.
like,
It's
just like when,
still George
No.
Gervin though.
hey, but listen,
He
just
was
like
Yeah,
when we bring
it's
up,
still.
just like when we bring up Carlos Boozer, they be like, oh, he only played one season with LeBron. That doesn't count.
No. It's like when they bring up old ass Shaq with the Cavs and he wasn't.
Oh, nah, I don't do that. I know that's
He wasn't an
stupid.
All-Star though.
They talk.
Hey,
Hey,
Laker fans
Lamont.
be like,
Gervin
Hey,
was an
Lamont. I heard
All-Star that
somebody.
year.
after Shaq won that fourth ring, he was
Hey,
done.
Lamont. I heard
Like,
somebody trying to
Yeah,
argue.
facts. That's
Hey,
facts.
And
hey, you know what's the?
Shaq's my favorite player, so I can admit that.
Hey,
That's
Lamont. I
why,
hate
like,
when
even
people.
though I try to
took Shaq
argue
out the
about
game.
Shaq being the greatest center you ever seen, like, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to debate over Kareem just because of the longevity Kareem
Right.
had.
Hey,
But
that's
this
one
was
of the
crazy.
most
That's why we
flawed
get
arguments.
fucked
When
up
people
at.
try to use the Hall of Fame argument, be like LeBron played with Shaq, he was a Hall of Fame. I'm like, dude, Shaq was washed as hell. You can't even use that. Like,
Shaq was gone, but George Gervin was an
Man,
All-Star that year.
Oh, he was.
he
Yes, he
wasn't.
was.
no,
I
he
just
wasn't.
checked
No, he
it.
was
I just
not, bro.
checked it.
his
I
last
He
checked
was
it.
not.
his
Yes, he
last year
was.
being
Let me
an
finish
All-Star,
Hey
though.
bro.
man,
Hold
this
on.
dude is
Hold
weird
on.
as
Let me
hell.
listen. Let me finish.
When that guy was talking
He
about
was an
Hall of Fame,
All-Star.
right? When that guy
He
was
was
talking about Hall of
nice.
Fame,
He
right?
still was nice though.
Yo,
He
It's
was an
still
all-star
your
Nah,
point
in
still
he was
valid.
an
2010.
All-Star that
He
year.
Your
used that
point still
Hall of Fame
valid,
shit. He
Emily.
used that Hall of Fame shit, right?
Nah, I'm
In
dead serious. I ain't
2013,
capping or
Kobe.
nothing.
In
I ain't capping.
in
I'm keeping it 100.
2013,
Only
Kobe
thing
played with
is,
Steve Nash.
what happened?
Yeah, but in
George Gervin was
2013,
an
Kobe played
All-Star,
with
right?
Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Anton Jameson, and Ron Artest. Like 4
Yeah,
All-Stars and shit.
yeah.
And they ain't
Kobe
going
had
nowhere.
Steve Nash,
And yeah, I
Gasol,
know.
and Dwight Howard, and Kobe. That was 4 All-Stars. But I'm talking about
And
George
Ron
Gervin. He
Artest.
did make the
And Ron
All-Star
Artest.
team
And
that
Greatest
year.
Ron
player
Artest.
without a ring,
But
arguably
listen.
the GOAT.
Let me
And Ron
finish.
Emma
Artest
Lee.
and
Emma
Anton
Lee.
Jameson.
MJ
Emma
And
Lee,
Ron
only
bro.
Artest
played.
and
No,
Anton
hold on,
Jameson.
Hold
Fly.
up.
They wasn't
Time
doing
out.
shit.
Emma Lee, bro. You
Listen,
loud
let me
and
finish.
wrong. He was not an all-star with Chicago. He was an all-star with San Antonio, bro.
And he was an All-Star with Chicago too.
No,
That was
he
his
was
last
not,
year.
bro. I'm
Not that
looking at
last
this
year.
shit right now. His
Not
last
that
year, he
last
was
year.
not an all-star.
I
But he's still solid.
Devin
He's still
Freeman
solid.
said
16.
Melo,
It still
Reggie
was
Miller,
solid though.
What the
CP3,
hell going on?
He still was
Al,
solid,
and
man. He still
who's
averaged
Al?
16.
Who's
Yo,
Al,
Lamont,
Devin Freeman? Who's Al, Devin Freeman? Who's Al? And Elgin Baylor. Well, who's Al?
I think he meant AI.
Oh,
AI.
hey,
That's
He
God,
said
AI.
I thought
Al.
that said Al.
Yeah.
I thought that said Al. I was about to
Al
say, who talking
Horford.
about Al Jefferson? I was about
No,
to say,
talking
you
about
talking
Al
about Al
Horford.
Hey,
Jefferson?
hey, y'all
Man.
gotta give Elgin. Hey, Elgin. Y'all know Elgin Baylor was in the
Alcindor.
finals, putting up 18 rebounds against Bill Russell, right?
Yeah, he was out rebounding Bill Russell, brother. Dope.
He was up there.
Man,
He was
that's
taking Bill rebounds.
that's a lie though. But I mean, hey, I mean that's a lie
Hey,
though.
people don't
But
know
The
Elgin.
greatest player without a ring, arguably the GOAT.
What you said?
Flight Reacts is the greatest player
yo, you
without a ring,
troll.
Get this troll out of here.
Yo,
Why
you hear
he
me?
keep coming in?
Anybody hear me?
That
Anybody hear
dude
me?
funny
Yeah,
as
Yeah,
yeah.
I
shit.
heard.
Hey, go ahead.
That dude funny as shit.
Yeah.
All right, my top 5 to never win a ring. Like, I gotta put Charles up there. Like, that nigga deserved a fucking ring. Like, that nigga was crazy to be his height and to be down there with the big boys with no fucking fear, grabbing rebounds over them niggas. Like, that shit used to be crazy, man.
At
That shit
6'4".
blocking centers, scoring on nigga. That nigga was crazy. Then I got
That just
AI.
couldn't happen today though.
Yeah, it can, man. Like Charles would be a fucking animal today. Charles would be a fucking animal today in his prime. And when he lost weight, and when he lost that weight, he'd be a fucking animal. Then I got AI, and I got. I gotta put Reggie. I gotta put Reggie in there just because I see him. And Reggie Miller really is what got me into basketball when I saw him face Jordan in that playoff game, and it just like everybody in the room was quiet. That shit was crazy. So I gotta put Reggie in there. Number 4. So I don't want to just go off people I've seen. I guess I gotta put No, I don't gotta put Elgin Baylor in there. I can put somebody else in there. To never win a ring. There you go. Karl Malone, my fault. Karl Malone, and
all these '90s players.
I know. Expansion era.
All right. Who?
Weak sauce.
All right. I mean, I can put George in there, but who else in the '80s that was like nice, and didn't win a ring?
Dominique Wilson.
And didn't win a ring.
Adrian Dantley.
He won, didn't he?
Adrian Dantley.
No, he didn't.
Damn, he didn't win one.
Dominique.
Adrian Dantley never won championship.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's Dominique Wilkins.
But he's not better than Elgin Baylor, so I don't know why you got that list.
Who?
Dominique.
Dominique
Would you
Wilkins.
have him over Elgin Baylor?
You say he was better than Elgin Baylor?
Elgin Baylor got I believe the third highest points per game average for his career. Like I think only
38.
above him is, I think only
38.3
above him
points
is
a game.
Jordan, Wilt, and maybe Jerry.
And he averaged 18.6 rebounds a game that season.
Yeah, you got Jerry.
That man is the greatest rebounder small forward of all time.
Yeah.
Elgin gotta be in there. Elgin gotta be there. Who am I taking Elgin out for? Dominique or Reggie?
I'm not naming new era.
The same shit was Kobe, right?
I can't name.
I can't switch you with AI, Elgin. I can't switch you with AI.
The White Howard,
like AI like was the face of the league.
But coming into that year, Gasol was an all-star.
He was the face of the league at one point.
I would switch him and Miller.
But going into that year,
Reggie Miller got me. Reggie Miller put me on the basketball.
That's why I think
Reggie Miller put me on the basketball.
Switch him for Dominique.
I can't. Switch him for Dominique. Yeah, I can do that.
There you go. That's a nice list.
Because you got Dominique. You got disrespected by Bird, bro. Like Bird straight disrespected you, bro. They built your statue in the Atlantic Hall facility, and what Bird say? Bird say, well, we knew they wasn't going to build a statue of him playing defense. I was like, oh my god.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know this one thing, man. I'm seeing with the list, all these great '90 players. Damn, Jordan really starved these motherfuckers, yo. The GOAT.
That's not even true. First of all, you got to cut that. Here's the thing, though, right?
Tell him again, bro.
Like I said, I believe Jordan is the GOAT, but at the same time, we can't slip in a lie like that, yo. Clyde Drexler won a championship, yo. Gary Payton won a championship. He didn't stop people from getting championships, yo. That's a lie. Gary Payton won a championship.
That's the best center twice. What he did.
Clyde Drexler won a championship.
Jordan starved.
Jordan wasn't in the league when they won their championships, though.
But it's the verbiage. I'm going off the verbiage.
Except 9-5. But Jordan was
Jordan starved Ewing. Yo, he starved Patrick Ewing to death, man. He starved that dude.
He was about to join Patrick Ewing too, but nobody want to talk about that.
MJ came back,
they don't want to talk about that.
They don't want to talk, but they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about how he was about to join the Knicks and have another dynasty, but nobody want to talk about that.
According to James' logic, Michael Jordan would have
done low Patrick Ewing. I wouldn't have a problem with it, man. I wouldn't have a problem.
He would have
Patrick deserved it. Patrick deserved it.
Hey, Lamont.
What's up, George?
Hey, do you got a list for top five?
Scoring 30.
Oh yeah, I got one.
With Nash, Howard, and Gasol. Gasol ain't played all-star level that year.
My list
Same
is
shit
easy.
with Paul George.
Hold on.
Easy.
Yeah, let me hear Lamont's list. Let's hear Lamont's
George was an all-star starting that year with MJ.
That never won a ring.
He starved them like Horace Grant.
My list is Karl Malone.
Okay.
Gotcha.
John Stockton.
Right.
Patrick Ewing.
Okay. Ooh.
Charles Barkley.
Damn, straight 90s players a lot, but go ahead.
90s players. They was starvation.
90s babies, right?
Hey, they were starvation.
Jordan. I gotta go with, I'm gonna go with a tandem. I consider him as one. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
Gary Payton got a ring.
Hey, Lamar, you either.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sean Payton, Sean Kemp.
Lamar, you either did that to say
Damn.
something about Jordan. I know you did that to say something about Jordan, bro.
Sean Kemp,
Why-
Sean
yo,
Kemp,
yo.
nah, man. Sean Kemp had an advantage though, man. Like the cocaine fueled that.
That's
Like,
PED.
Oh,
That's some PED.
Hey,
right
hey,
there.
yo,
That's what I'm
hey.
testing for.
Just
Hey,
like
yo, Iron. Hey, yo,
just like
yo.
LT
Why
smoking
you?
that crack.
So
for the
did
game.
Jordan play in the 80s?
You said what?
Did Jordan play in the 80s?
I believe
Yeah, he
so.
did.
Yes, he did.
Came in
Oh,
'84.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hey,
Yeah, he played in the
hey,
80s.
hold on. Let me explain something. Jordan
I
didn't
ain't,
win. Jordan
I didn't
didn't
know
win
that.
in the '80s. You know why? Because Pippen wasn't developed yet. You get me? He needed
Man,
Pippen.
look.
I'm not.
Soon
I
as
didn't.
Pippen
I didn't.
came in the
I'm.
league,
My fault.
MJ won a DP. Oh yeah, let me tell you something about that DPOY. This fake
Oh
ass guy.
man.
Nah, you can't even say that, bro.
Hold
Jordan
on,
really
no.
played
I
defense,
can
bro.
say
You
this.
lying to
Look,
yourself.
hold up. You're gonna like this one. It was Hakeem Award. Hakeem guarded the better players, and he had better stats in all three categories. That's how you know it's a media award. Pip ain't never got a DPOY, always guarding the better players over MJ. That's how you know it's a fake award. As soon as Pip
Damn.
came in the league, MJ won his first DPOY because his stats looked better because Pip was doing the guard coming off the bench. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. Paul
Yo,
Gasol get a DPOY,
bro. Hold on.
and he didn't make first team all defense.
Let me take down
nigga.
this myth, bro.
Yeah, that's some
They
bullshit.
That's
y'all act like
Marcus.
Jordan.
That's Marcus All.
Hold
That's
on.
Marcus All.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
take
Yeah,
what
down
I
that's
this
meant.
myth.
robbery. Right
Hold
there.
on. Let me take down this myth, y'all. Didn't Jordan guard Clyde Drexler in the finals?
Man, no.
Man, listen, you can't compare the shooting
Hold on.
guards.
The first
But y'all,
half.
I'm gonna be real
The
with you
first
though.
half.
Jordan, I'm
Hey,
gonna say
hold on.
this. I'm gonna say this.
He guarded him the first half.
Hold
Jordan
on.
played. Jordan had the weak. Jordan era was the weakest era of shooting guards in NBA
Hey,
history,
hold
yo.
on.
We're
Didn't
not
He
Jordan?
doing
ain't
that,
Hey,
guarding
man.
him crunch time.
hold on. Didn't Jordan
Like,
guard Dan Marley?
Yeah.
Bro,
Damn,
come on.
Marley.
Hey,
Look,
hold
look.
on. And this is the biggest myth ever. Everybody says, "Oh, Magic was cooking Jordan, so Pippen had to guard him."
he-
Biggest myth ever, bro. Cause
What?
you know why? Jordan guarded Magic game 1, right?
Cook.
Game 2, Jordan picked up 2 early fouls, so Pippen had to guard Magic. That's how he picked them up full court.
nah, I'm gonna tell you the real reason.
Game
That ain't
3,
the real
game
reason.
3,
Okay.
Jordan guarded Magic. Game 4,
MJ told
Jordan
Pippen to
guarded
pick up
Magic.
Magic.
Because James Worthy, I'm gonna tell you, James Worthy was cooking Scottie Pippen.
Yes,
That's what it
James
was.
Worthy was cooking Pippen too.
And Jordan, and then Jordan put, and James Worthy was still cooking. So it ain't. I mean, it was like
MJ told Pippen
Till he got
pick
hurt.
up Magic.
No, he didn't. MJ picked up 2 fouls game 2. Nigga, go rewatch. What you
Yeah, he
talking
told
about?
Pippen to pick up
So
Magic.
Pip defense.
I'm not denying he picked up 2
who
fouls,
guarded?
but his
Who guard?
own words, he told Pippen to pick up Magic.
Obviously, if you pick up 2 fouls, you can't keep guarding Magic.
man,
Who
James
guarded?
Worthy was.
Who guarded the Magic
You can
better?
if you want,
Pippa
Oh, who
MJ.
can
but that
guard
ain't
Magic
smart
better?
basketball.
I think Pippen could guard Magic better because he's bigger and he's
All
stronger.
right.
Yeah, true.
But I'm saying it's a myth
But
because
he
I
don't
see people.
always guard the
I see a
best
lot of
players
people.
on
Nah,
every
it ain't no
team.
myth.
That's a
Nah,
It
myth
ain't no
but
myth.
it's a myth because I
he
see a
didn't
lot of
guard
people.
Patrick Ewing.
6'8".
I see a lot of people say Jordan was
6'8".
getting cooked,
MJ
so he had to
6'6".
switch up.
No, I wouldn't say he's
That's
getting
the myth.
cooked. No, I wouldn't say
I
that.
just
What?
said it's misleading for them to say he guard the best player on every team.
Every single time.
Exactly, because some
That's not
teams their best player is a center and he ain't guarding a center. So that's why I say it's
exactly.
Yeah, that was
misleading.
garbage time.
You never seen Pippen guard Shaq.
Exactly. That's why I say
That
it's
was garbage job.
Hey, guess
That
what?
was
Guess who was
garbage
guarding
job.
who was guarding Joe Dumars?
Garmin did that.
Okay then. Who was guarding Joe Dumars?
Not the whole game.
Isaiah Thomas is the best player on the team, though.
No. When they beat Detroit, Zeke was not the best player on that team. When they beat Detroit, when the Bulls, when they go check, nigga. Zeke was injured. Go check. He wasn't the best player. It was Dumars.
And
in that series, Zeke, in that series, Mark Aguirre was a better player than Zeke. That's facts.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Lewis,
he pushed his ankle up and shit.
I
think that was that series.
I can never put Joe or Mark Aguirre over Zeke. Zeke.
I'm saying that.
Zeke was the face of that team.
Not in 1991. Not 91 against the Bulls.
When you anytime if not us, not you, because you know what I mean, you real deep into this basketball shit, but you ask the casual fan about that Pistons team, they always gonna remember Zeke.
Oh, that's
And they
true. No,
gonna
I'm just
remember
saying that
everybody
one
else. He
series
was
against
always
the
the face
Bulls.
of that
No, I'm
team,
saying that
man.
I agree that Zeke was the better player, but I'm saying that 91 Bulls, that series against the Bulls in 91, Zeke was not the same like that, bro.
All right, but there's a thing. That's why I say it's misleading, because they say he always pick up the best player, and you talking about one series.
I just gave you multiple. I just gave you 91. I just gave you Magic. I just gave you Dumars.
Yeah, and I said what happened with that series. Pippen picked up Magic.
He did for one game, yes.
Hey, y'all, we about to wrap it up, y'all. We about to wrap up the chat for the night, man. We've been going 3 hours strong, man.
And before I was saying that Jules Gervin
I
had
ain't gonna
came
let
into
you- I
that
ain't gonna let you slide
when he
with
came
that
into the
one, Mike.
league, he was an all-star starting into that league. Well, I mean to that season.
Hey, Lamont, it's been good, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody
Shout out
checking
to
in.
Lamont, man. FRF Sport, y'all.
Yeah, F1
subscribe.
Sports, man.
Yeah, salute, Lamont.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody for checking by. We'll be back tomorrow, same time.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
bro. Catch y'all, bro.
Lamont.
Hey, you know another thing you should start doing more
about my
often.
Giants getting our first win.
Hey, we can do that too. We can do that too.
They racing for that number one pick.
Yo, what'd you say?
We can still win this NFC East, man. Like it's wild.
He's looking better for the Giants from what I saw.
Y'all competing for that number one pick, boy.
Yeah, that's we win.
Yo,
Hey,
what
Lamont,
up? Yo, what up?
You should start. You should have them one-on-one debates more often too.
I know. I'm gonna try to do that more. I know
That shit
sometimes
was cool.
I know. I'm gonna try to set that up more. Try to get some people out of the chat. I want to get some more random people out the chat who usually don't come in, and bring them in, and then it kind of switch it up a little bit, since usually the guys in the panel is usually pretty consistent. I want to get some new faces in the panel to go at it, and then just kind of go from there. I think that'll bring a different element, especially when you put a little money on the line. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to be going live every day at 5 whenever I can. Sometimes I get busy, so I'm not gonna be able to do every day at 5. But for the most part, we're gonna be on here for about 2 hours from like 5 to 7.
Make sure you put that Pacific time on there too, because one thing, like I was ready to come on here at 5, but then I realized, hold on, it's 5 over here.
Hey, West Coast, best coast.
I make it back in time. I'll debate anybody.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it.
As long as I make it back in time for the live, I'll debate anybody.
All right, y'all.
Hey, y'all have a good one, bro.
I got you.
Y'all brothers be safe, yo.
All right, you too, bro.
All y'all be safe, bro.
Yep.